Hey, okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, anybody. We just jump on a live, and I'm gonna play a little music quick.
Pavané, remballe ta je me cessé.
Hear it.
Je tourne la poignée, je froisse le temps.
Okay, maybe
Je roule comme si caca m'attend. Je cale pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais.
I don't know.
Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fait. Crie et chant de l'enfer.
Hi, I don't know who this is. Hey, can you hear it, Nene? I can't. I love it.
Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane
crie
et chant de
it.
l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. La craie a focalisé. La haine que je ressens dans mes pensées.
I know too. I can't hear him.
Dans ce business balisé.
Oh wait, I think it's because.
Sur la bécane. Et sur la bécane.
I hate that I can't hear him. You know, I'm gonna be like bothered. Oh, I wanted to hear him. Looks like I'm gonna have to kick him off so I can. I hope. I don't know. I might say it was fine. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, good. My mic is fine. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I feel like it's not. Hello.
Venu ici pour se pavaner, remballe ta je me cessé. Je tourne la poignée, je froisse le temps. Je roule comme si caca m'attend. Je cale pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais. Je sors la bécane. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et chante de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. Je sors la bécane. Je fume la peur. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et chante de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. La craie a focalisé. La haine que je ressens dans mes pensées. Dans ce business balisé. Je sens la bécane. Et je sens la bécane. Je me la beuh. Je la bécane. Je la bécane. Je me la beuh. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dans sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et je sors de l'enfer. un gros ferme, bah ouais. Sur la bécane. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dans sa mère. Je vois que des porcs, des porcs en fer. Avec un cri, je sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros ferme, bah ouais, bah ouais. Bah ouais, bah ouais. Bitch, ça fait très très longtemps que j'y pense à comment se mettre bien. Moi j'ai pas ton élan. N'écoute jamais les on-dit, ceux qui jactent n'ont pas vu la vie au travers de ton monde. J'ai beau parler dans leur langue, mais faut croire qu'ils n'entendent que le langage de la violence. Je me faufile en balle sur les mains, tu m'as pas vu bégayer quand fallait passer le lent. Sans caracher quand un négro, j'ai choisi mes modèles, c'est fiable comme un moteur allemand. Blindé sans cara, sans chicot, et je fais qu'écro bien plus que les grands de tes grands. J'étais ma paille, ils sont pas concentrés. J'attends pas la passe, ils peuvent pas s'entrer. Je vends tout, me parle pas de basaner. On n'est pas venu ici pour se pavaner. Remballe ta CG, mais cessé. Je tourne la poignée, je frasse le temps. Je roule comme si quelqu'un m'attend. Je cale pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais. Je sors la bécane. Je fume la peur. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et je sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. Je sors la bécane. Je fume la peur. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et je sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. La craie à focaliser. La haine que je ressens dans mes pensées. Pensées. Je sens la bécane. Cani. Je sens la bécane. Cani. Je me la beuh. Je la bécane. Je la bécane. Je me la beuh. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dans de sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et je sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. Je sors la bécane. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dans de sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et je sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais, bah ouais. Bah ouais. Bitch, ça fait très très longtemps que j'y pense à comment se mettre bien. Moi j'ai pas ton élan. N'écoute jamais les on-dit, ceux qui jactent n'ont pas vu la vie au travers de ton monde. J'ai beau parler dans leur langue, mais faut croire qu'ils n'entendent que le langage de la violence. Je me faufile en balle sur les mains, tu m'as pas vu bégayer quand fallait passer le
But I don't know what the hell he's saying, but it's just fine.
moteur allemand.
Yes. Hey, Nene. I'm going to pause him really quick because this is my song. His name is Yame. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's this one of my main songs.
Oh, I have to stop playing.
I'm like, I play this song like every day.
Really? I have to stop playing that song, Ron. Why? Ron, come on up. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. But thank you for coming to Late Night. What is it? What did I name it? Late Night with what did I name my thing? Oh, today and the Triggers. Okay, so yeah, that's what I named my little thing today. But Genesis After Dark. Ron, I dropped the link, so I don't know. I have to go to my YouTube side to see if it's pinned. Because am I supposed to pin it every time I come on?
I think so. I think you're supposed to pin it at the top.
Okay, well, I dropped it in the chat, so I'll go onto my YouTube and pin it at the top for you guys. For anyone, it's just us three, so whoop-de-doo-de-doo. Normally I'm normally I'm up I'm listening to my friend, the voice of reason in LA. And I don't know, I had a show 2 nights ago where we were talking about the ego. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, so I was usually I just check and see if my homeboy is on. But tonight, Sharon is on because he hit 1,000 subs today.
Hey.
So he has 1,000 subs. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's over there. I was like, you're watching him. And then it's crazy. And then crazy that Venus has a show, Is Monogamy a Fantasy? And then, girl, did you see MJ got 3 shows of Word with Lorraine coming up, honey? Talking about Anton Daniels, Kevin Samuels, and single mothers and being ugly and how much MJ said she got a surprise, so she about to get back at them for whatever.
Wait.
Because they shouldn't have done that. He just came after her. That damn D-Town boy, he's a little messy, isn't he?
Yeah,
I was like, sir.
Yeah, he was doing a little bit too much for my liking, but that's something that he do. I mean, you could tell he like team Fatty, so team anybody that's against Daryl. Like first he with Daryl, then he not with Daryl, then he with it's just the flip flopping and shit like that. You just be like, okay, whatever.
Well, yeah, he needs to pick a side.
He really don't have to do anything. What he need to do is just shut up. Like mind your kids and your family, because you act like you the only person that got kids in the family. Like I don't have no kids, but I definitely got a family. I got a nephew that lives with me. My husband is here. I stay in close knit with my sister. My sister like 5 minutes away from me. Like that's why I really don't let YouTube and this shit, bother me. Because I'm like, I got better things to think about, talk about. I got better things to do. I just do this in my spare time just to waste time because I be in the house by myself at home at night. So,
No, you be in the house out by yourself, or your husband works?
Yeah, my husband and my nephew both work overnight, pretty much work overnight. So I'll be at home by myself. So I work during the day. My husband works from 10:30 to like 7 in the morning. And then my nephew, he goes to work at 6 and gets off at like 5.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said, dang, Daryl, they can't even stop talking about you. He said, even now. Okay. All right. San Antonio was trying to defend him, but Fatty. Oh, goodness. Did you see that video I posted with that girl?
Yeah, that was wild.
Isn't it wild? But it was more so because of what she was saying. Like how she, like, it really stuck me when she said somebody it needs to say something because you're the you might be able to save a generation because now that person's not going to be afraid, and then the person before that, after that's not going to be afraid, which you could, and then the fact that you could be damaging a generation because now this person won't say anything, and then the next thing that happens with another person, they won't say anything, and then it just kind of keeps on the cycle. But I was so triggered. Yeah, I'm so triggered. I couldn't even hardly work today. I was just like, I can't believe it. Just bothers me that people are out there like, yeah, so what? You got raped. So what? Like, you're okay now.
Great.
Like, great. Oh, I thought you had to say that if you're monetized, so they won't take your money. I'm not monetized, so I don't. They can take my channel.
Yeah, they'll strike your channel.
Oh, sorry. Well, SA'd, raped, taken, all that. But I'm so glad. Hi, Marcy. Oh my gosh, she was how do I say it? Marcy D. Hey, Marcy D. I dropped the link if you want to come on up because we just talk at this hour. This is Genesis After Dark. I'm Genesis. And girl, I just usually chill and smoke. I didn't even get me no wine because I didn't want to be like in a drunk coma. But I'm about to roll up too.
You know, I got my weed pen.
Oh yeah. You always have your little vape pen, your little weed pen. But Ronnie Ron, you need to come on and hit the link, Ron, if you're listening, and you need to come up because you two are such fun. Rolling up tonight, yes, I'm definitely. But I like to roll up my little Lazy Susans, and they're like, of course, they're pink. So I love pink so much that I have pink little smokies. But I usually roll up a Lazy Susan because it's just like a cigarette, and you get so many of these, and then of course you get a blunt. You only get like 2 in a pack or 4 in a pack, whatever. These I get these are slow burning, ultra thin. They're vegan and they're GMO free, so even Sharon can smoke one. They cost about $17, but you get 50 of them, and they're usually double stacked. They have smaller ones, so if you just want to roll a little tiny, but they're usually double stacked, and then they come with a little pusher, so you can push up in there. And girl, I'll just sit here while I'm talking, and I just roll a couple of those. Give me a few minutes. Okay. I'm a little jelly, y'all. Why MRCD? I dropped the link. You can come on up because no one's ever watching my channel, and it's just me and Nene. Well, it's the 3 people watching it, which probably is me, you, and Ron, and Nene. I mean, I guess I don't count, so you guys are watching me. But
Mars is not where I be. I be behind Mars, bitch. I be at Pluto.
Listen, she said, "Oh, Nene, you be on Mars, slightly above." Not today, honey, because she was coming down with a Bigfoot, like it's cloudy and with a chance of Nene. That's what happened today. Because who was that lady? Who was she? Was she like
Trinidad, or
Well, the Trinidad chick was like a hot. Did you see Bomb Cherry's live when she went back over her? Bomb Cherry went back over her, right? So you saw that, and you saw when she was talking about the guys with the blow up dolls. Hey, Killer Swag, Killer Swag. I'm getting used to you now, Killer Swag. Did you see that when she was talking about the blow up dolls?
Child, I was over there dying. Do you hear me,
girl?
I was like, and he was black. Right, 2 white dolls. Like, you could at least got some black dolls. Damn.
The girl doll. He had a 12-year-old and an adult.
Girl, no, I didn't even know that.
Yes, the Bomb Cherry went. No, one was smaller in proximity to a bigger one. One was or it was a midget, a little person.
I thought it was like,
No, it was a little girl. She said that's what no, exactly. It was a kid because the body structure, like it was a kid. And she said the girl looks like she's about 12, 10, between 12 and 14. But then he propped the kid doll up next to the adult doll. And you can see, girl, that's like you and your little baby nephew. It's like a little kid walking behind me. I got so sick. I had to go get me a Verner's. My nerves is bad. My nerves have been bad all day because between this morning and just it riding out so long, and it's just triggering. And people don't understand when they're saying stuff like that, who is listening, and especially if you're trying to grow. So you have 1,000 subs, you have 1,000 people subscribing to you. All 1,000 of them people heard that. So that's why I feel like you have a bigger responsibility. And that's why I said earlier today that I feel like if no other time, today would have been the day that Sharon exercises executive rights and be like, listen, I'm controlling the panel. You talk when I fucking tell you to, because there should have been, after that lady started talking, it should have been a done deal. She'd be like, all right, bitch, listen, because I put my comment right before you started talking, and I was like, this is triggering the fuck out of me because this is some of the stuff that we hear when we try to tell people about what's happening. And they're like, oh, well, what did you do to make him mad? Or, oh, well, he was just playing. And then when she said that, I was like, listen, the Bomb Cherry went back over her. One was smaller in proximity to a bigger one. One was or it was a midget, a little person. No, it was a little girl. the babysitter didn't get off of me because he was just playing. He just was like, let me finish. And then when he made that 4 pumps after she said stop, that really like sent me back to when it happened, because I hadn't been thinking about it until he said that. I was like, what the fuck? And I was thinking about, like, has I ever had a situation where I had to tell someone and and this is what they were thinking. They're thinking, oh, I have 4 or 5 more pumps before I have to stop. So that means every time I said stop, this is what the fuck they were thinking. I got 4 or 5 more pumps before I got to stop.
Right. Like, who says that? But you know,
Fatty.
like I said before, I'm gonna say this again. Most males haven't walked a mile in a woman's heels.
Girl,
So you may think you got it bad, but you don't. I promise you, you don't have to worry about nobody snatching your purse. Yeah, you can worry about a nigga robbing you, but at least you be able to fight the nigga. Us, we gotta learn self-defense or be used to being in the hood and fighting. But these days, people just shooting you, you know. So now
you don't even gotta worry about.
Got women walking around here strapped up because we don't feel safe at all, and y'all supposed to be our leaders. So how can we be afraid of our own leader?
Girl, bye. I'm not being.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't about to leave me to a cliff. Leave me to the pits of hell. You ain't about to leave me nowhere. My husband is a good leader because he's anonymous. You know what I'm saying? He really truly. And when it comes down to like even Priscilla, I took some of her traits and watched my husband and how he moves and his mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? So, he moves and strives as a leader, and he kind of reminds, like Daryl. We do the same thing. That's why when Daryl go off, I kind of be like, I feel you,
But look, Nene, when she said the 10 characteristics of a leader, when she read that list off of Napoleon Hill's 10 characteristics of a leader, she's saying that applies to anyone who exhibits those characteristics. So if those characteristics apply to your husband, then it applies to anyone who, when she said those 10 things, what those things were, they apply to anyone who is exhibiting those characteristics.
Yeah.
Oh, Mercy. Oh, I didn't hear you come up, girl. I'm sorry. I had
the big screen up. What's up?
No, I have it so that it can give me a sound, a little pop, but I didn't hear the pop. I was running my mouth.
Can y'all hear me?
But yeah, we can hear you. Oh, okay. Hey, Daryl, Simp Nation in the building.
Can I just say, Nene, New Year's Eve, your ass had me on the floor.
What I do?
That's funny as shit. Exactly when they're talking about small.
I thought I was gonna die laughing. It was awesome. I was like,
what I do? I was so high, I don't even remember.
I know, DB.
Like, you can. Oh my God, it was lit. It was so.
I know how it feels. We're all here for supporting each other. Okay, so you can come up too if you want to.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Oh my God,
I try to at least bring some type of comedic vibe to Daryl's channel and still be serious at the same time. Because I'm a
girl. You don't be serious. That should be funny as hell.
She like my mama. She funny without being funny.
She be like, now don't motherfuckers.
I don't be meaning it. Like,
but it was fun. It was so much fun.
I'd be like, hey, motherfuckers. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad I can give you some comedic relief. Especially on, rough days.
I thought I was gonna have to come and pat you on the back and rub your back this afternoon, because boy, I was ready to box that heifer's ears. She got on my nerves.
Girl, Marcy, am I saying your name right? Marcy. I was literally hey Marcy, I had to put it in the chat because I was literally crying. I was sitting on the side and crying, and I came up later, but I couldn't even. Because I'm like my brain was just not wrapping around someone saying those words that was coming out of her mouth. Like, And okay, so what if he was just playing? Because then I was already triggered from when Fatty said the whole 5 pumps, thing, because it literally took me back to exactly when that happened to me. And I'm like in my 40s. Okay, so I went back to when I was like 10, when the person said, okay, let me finish. Like, is that what they were thinking? Because that's just crazy. Like I still can't even. I just came to smoke and hang out with y'all and talk shit, because we want to talk about why men can't eat pussy, right? But we can get to that later.
Right. I'm 54, y'all, and
well, I'm the youngest on the panel, so don't pay me no attention.
Please. If you saw me,
they know she's 21.
If you saw me, you'd be like, girl, you ain't no 54. Yes, I am. I might not look it, but I feel this shit every day.
Oh Lord.
I feel it every day.
Marcy,
I went back to when I was 3. And it happened to me from the time I was 3 till I was 8. Girl. And it was my brother's father, my mother's first husband. And
let me grab a weed pen. Let me grab a weed pen fast.
Listen, puff, don't hide it, divide it, girl.
And
Marcy, that's so crazy. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you know what I did? I decided to just embrace it and say it was a part of my life, but I don't,
because that's fucked up that we have no choice but to do that, because people aren't fucking listening. Exactly. So why do you got to swallow such a hard pill when it's not even like, that's just because people aren't.
They don't know. They killing me with acting like they don't know what Princella's talking about. First of all, y'all know she said in one of her lives, she said, the reason why these men get mad is because she said, notice I don't say black men, I say the male. She was saying that the only reason the black men get mad is because she's black and they see her as a mirror. I about hit the floor.
Yes,
but she said when she said, I'm the man that you want to be.
Hello.
Right. But she ain't told no lie. She ain't told no
not one.
I said, Mancella, you go ahead, sir.
You know what? I wasn't even looking for her, but I was drawn to her the first time I saw her was on Real Life Street Stars. That was the first time.
Oh, really? That was fairly new. That's recent, right? That's way after.
So when I seen her, I was just like drawn to her. She's very magnetic. I don't care what nobody say. She's magnetic because you just want to hear more about what she's saying, just because you're intrigued.
Right.
And then it's science, so you don't know what everything is until you're like, oh, I didn't know that was science.
Girl, my phone be smoking sometimes when I be watching her. I'll be on Google like, let me see what you find.
Yeah, because I'll be like, hold on, what's she talking about? The hypothalamus, the what? The hippocampus. What you say, girl?
Alexa, what?
Alexa, who? I was like, Alexa, tell me what
Parthenoid
does what?
How you spell that? P-A-R-P-A-R,
I said parthenogenesis. When she said epigenetics, I said Apple. Who is Apple?
What?
I got to call Apple because Apple got.
I need to find, let me find it.
Because girl, I was all up in the glossary. I was like, and then I'm looking like it's real words, like it's a real word, like she ain't making up nothing. Like, so then it has definitions, and I was like, oh shit, she's right.
Girl, okay, right now I just left her live because I seen y'all, and I'm like, let me go see what Genesis and Nene doing. I already feel like y'all my cousins.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, me and you love me and you us never part. Me and you us never part. Fly.
Hakida. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea.
Let's not piss off Beyonce's internet because we talking about the color purple, y'all. Oprah might get it.
We talking about the version we know.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, because I ain't the version we know. Right. She be like, why?
You gonna sit up there and let that gal talk to you like you a waiter?
Let me spit in your lemonade.
Spit that man lemonade and mixed it up.
Yes. Like, anyway, y'all, she was talking to this rabbi.
Yeah,
right.
Oh my Lord. I said, no wonder that they operating in scarcity. Look, you look at here, brother. Look, I say it all the time. I'm glad I hit the wild child. I hit that sucker, decorated with a bunch of plants, and now I'm sitting on top of it watching the madness go by.
Let me tell you, I hit the wall. When the wall came out, I was already hit on the other side.
Listen,
So
my wall is real pretty.
Sit and watch.
It's got a bunch of plants hanging on it. Girl, I got grandkids, daughters, a mother, cousins. I ain't lonely.
Yeah, definitely.
I get 4 cats for I can't. It's peaceful in my house. When I put something down, it's still there. I can open up my refrigerator and there's food in it.
I don't need no cat. They say I'm gonna die with my dog, and there you go.
My toilet seat ain't always up. Ain't nobody asking me to cook nothing.
Look, right. My tissue stay here. Everything's where I put it.
Look, see, one thing about it, that's what I said. One thing about it, because I talk about my marriage, but I don't throw it in people's face, because at the end of the day, it's not for everybody. But I can literally say my husband is that way. Like, if the toilet seat is let up, I'll usually just let it down myself. But as far as cooking and washing his clothes, he's very independent, so he doesn't require me to do stuff like that. But
your husband sound like the type of dude that got friends and a life outside of you. He ain't just your husband; he a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he a person. Like, he goes over his friend's house. I'll be over my friend's house. Like, we still have our own independency when it comes down to even though we are a couple. And that's one thing you don't want to lose. You don't want to lose your identity in your relationship. And some people do. And me and him, like, hey, we're not gonna lose our identity. We love each other. We kiss and hug and fuck and all that type of stuff. Clear. We go out. I'm like, because my husband's Muslim, so he goes to his little friend's house, and Ramadan coming up, he goes to his parties, and I'll go attend some of the parties with him, but it's not necessary, like,
because it's a partnership.
It's a partnership. We don't do all the. Me and him barely argue, like,
right.
Like, me and him got together. At first, and when we did start having like deeper conversations, we both said to each other, I was just playing with you at first, and he was like, "Oh shit, I was playing with you too," and
And then he was like, I love you.
Yeah. I know. Black love is beautiful when you see it. When you see it and you know it and you feel it. I can tell you love your husband, Nene. So,
Truly.
I ain't, and Princella really ain't got nothing against that either, because did you see her Cat Williams breakdown?
She's still married.
Did you see her Cat Williams breakdown?
I saw.
I haven't been watching her in a while. She scared the shit out of me last time I watched her.
You got to see it. The one she did on Cat Williams was pretty good, because Cat Williams is a man. He man.
You're a little man.
Like, he could put that's why these brothers couldn't understand. I hate to call them niggas, because to me that's too good.
Because a nigga is an ignorant person. It doesn't say black or white. It just says a nigga is an ignorant person. So we want to go to Webster's. Webster's told me that a nigga is an ignorant person. So if you're a nigga, if you're ignorant. Right,
nigger, not nigga.
So it's no right. I call them niggas every time I can, because if you're acting ignorant, I'm going to apply the proper definition. Because when you want to call me
dumbass,
but when you want to call me a bitch, when you think I'm bitchy, so we can just balance it out by saying nigga.
I prefer dumbass.
Dumbass too.
Dumbass.
My grandma say a box of rocks. He said, you just a cute little box of rocks, honey.
I prefer dumbass, because it's like
dumb to the second potato.
Ain't got sense enough, like my grandma used to say. He's like, my grandma used to say, ain't got sense enough to come in out the rain.
Damn.
Rather than sit out there in the rain.
Just sit there. Let the rain pour on you.
Dumbass. The phone ringing. You just, what'll I do? Answer it, dumbass. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not a man. It was only 2 times I wanted to be a man. That was the time of the month, and when I had to go and couldn't get to a bathroom. That's it.
Every time of the month, I just want to kick a guy in his nuts randomly so he can just feel my cramps. I just don't see them
videos of them dudes putting on them period things where they got
electrodes and they cry.
Oh my babies.
They can't even take it. Hey guys, we got a fellow coming up. It's our resident late nighter Ronnie Ron. I'm
The
about to bring him
hormonal
up.
balance has not shifted.
Yo, he knows he knows how it is over here.
Yeah, I know
Hey
how it is
Ron,
over here.
are you at work?
Hey, ladies. You know I'm at work. Ladies.
Okay.
I know
There's
I'm
the
at work.
echo.
Yeah. Oh, I got an echo?
No, that's your background echo from in your building.
Yeah.
I'm
in the middle. Yeah, I'm in the building. So you're gonna hear a lot of that. But I'm gonna be muting up most of the time. But yeah, but how is going, ladies?
How you doing?
Hi Ron. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, y'all
I knew you were coming.
Yeah,
Ron, can I tell you something, Ron? That I actually today gave me a new respect for Jay Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
What?
It really did.
What happened?
Look, ladies joining me with the respect.
Real
today he said some shit, and I was like, I understood every broken and third, every fourth and fifth Ebonic word. I understood his message. I understood exactly what he was trying to say, and I really understood when he got pissed that Fatty said he saw his kids in NAKED. And he didn't even know about it. And why would you wait 8 months to say some shit like that unless you were malicious? So I'm actually glad he got to see the same thing that everybody else is seeing. But I was very impressed with. I was like, dang, Jay, you made a full sentence. You didn't drop no adjectives, no prepositions. You used an adjective and a noun and a verb. And you made sense. And you reached I understood what you said, and I'm here for it. So Jay Prince he's back on this side of the respect line for me, y'all. Because at first I was like,
in daddy mode. He was in daddy mode today. I was kind of,
and that's what he needed to be.
Like I said in the chat, he can work a nerve, but today he was in daddy mode because I mean it was ridiculous, especially yesterday when we got to see the whole context of the conversation.
Right. Yeah, that was so uncomfortable.
So see what happened was I had stumbled up on it by watching some shit on YouTube, and I didn't know until I started coming to Daryl's panel because I wasn't nowhere. I was just in the clouds. But I had stumbled on and I was like, what the fuck? And that's why I told Fatty when he came to my page, my channel on one night, or was a couple nights ago, when I was trying to tell him like the only way I knew you was from the Fight Club. And then I came to find Daryl when Daryl kind of connected the dots. But all of this was just scattered all over for me. I wasn't like, oh, this person's with that person and they're over here talking about them. I don't know nothing about no previous beef or anything. And then I hear this guy talking, but the first thing I hear is, and then I go back and I'm looking at these different videos. And at the time, those videos were still up. They weren't deleted or flagged or nothing because they weren't saying anything about them. And I'm here listening to these guys talk for like 4 hours about if it's okay to fuck a kid. And I didn't know anything. I'm just like, I can't take this shit. They arguing too much. They're yelling too much. It's too much. But then they started getting interesting, like the Fight Club part of it. Like when they was arguing about it and the girls was chopping off the boys and the boys was chopping off the girls. And it just got too much. But I stumbled on it. I wasn't looking for anything. I just stumbled on it. Like, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? As I'm, scrolling through. And I'm like, whoa, I look at the timestamp and it's like 3 hours or some shit. And I'm like, y'all been up here talking about this. I done left and came back and y'all still talking about if it's okay to fuck a kid. After that, I didn't know nothing about it. I left it alone and I went about my way and I was like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that channel. I didn't subscribe or nothing. And then my ex-boyfriend told me to watch a Princella, and then Princella led me to Daryl. And then Princella, I was stuck on her for a minute and Kevin Samuels and all that going on. But I had no idea that they was all connected to anybody. So when I stumbled on it, I was like, these niggas, I done put the phone down, came back, YouTube again, did some shit and came back. And here it is, I'm looking at the timestamp and the shit says like 3 hours and some shit. And they had been sitting up here talking for 3 hours at that point about how to fuck, if it's okay to fuck a kid.
But
I had no idea.
Right, girl,
that shit was.
If you are so ashamed of what you do, I mean, if you're so proud of what you're doing, why hide it?
Right.
Why are you hiding the video? And Ali, I'm like, dude, you all of y'all some nasty niggas. I mean, come on, like the young man was saying. I think Daryl said he was like 19. Jonathan, whatever, is that his name?
Yeah, he's young. He was young before he met his wife and kids.
How come he the youngest thing up there, the only one talking sense, and the rest of y'all acting like a bunch of caterwauling monkeys?
because they think the same. They think exactly the same, and you can't get mad because people are gonna judge you based on what you say. The
I don't care.
world
I'm
is
telling you.
watching you, and you don't understand that. People in
And
Puerto
young
Rico are
boys
watching
too.
you.
So
You
many
know,
people.
I'm like,
That's what hurts
yes.
my heart
When
is
I
that
started,
there's so many people taking these words like, oh, really? Okay, let me go try it.
Like them kids that walked up to
I'm like,
Sneeko and was screaming, "Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!" Did
Yes.
you
fuck the
see
woman,
that?
fuck the woman. What
He's like, no,
what
wait, not
made
in
him
real life.
switch? But no, that's what made him really switch. Like he was like, "Oh, I didn't know I
Mhm.
was doing that."
Oh, come on.
You
You didn't
barely
think
see
you was
Sneeko
modeling and
anymore.
the role modeling? You didn't think you was role modeling?
Okay,
Nene.
whether you like it or not, that's what you're doing.
I hate when people say that and they be like, well, I'm not, I'm just out here trying to live my life. You're living your you've got me fucked up thinking that you don't think you're living your life in front of everybody.
That's why oh Lord have mercy.
So where did you think you were hiding? Did you think we all can't see you, sir?
And they know, and first of all, don't do something that you don't want to come back and bite you in the ass later. They act like they don't know who Daryl is. Come on. This man is like an anthropologist on these niggas.
Do you know I said that to him? I said, Daryl, first of all, he going to school for fucking cybersecurity.
So
I would never fuck with you.
He's training himself to look for the bodies.
Ass kissing. That's where your ass went. Where your ass at? Because girl, did you hear cybersecurity? Did you heard cybersecurity?
I don't understand. See, that's how they it's like they have blinders on, like they put on horses to keep them straight in line. You know, I don't understand. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know he don't mind going in
the archive.
He don't mind getting Detroit, Nene, do he?
He like a DJ. He like a DJ with crates. Oh, y'all want to hear this oldie but goodie? I got y'all. Come on, let me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, Daryl was happy when I found the Lucky and I Leave video. The one I sent to the private chat that we have. He was happy I found that shit. He was like, "Girl, I've been looking for that for the longest." I was like, "Look,
because it's too much, you guys, and I don't mind it. It's just." The people don't realize that they're talking to all of us. It's like just me and you talking and nobody is listening. Ain't nobody listening but two people. But you look at that thing, Marcy. I don't. You can't sit here and piss on me and tell me it's raining when you look at your eyes and you see 1,000 people watching and you just diarrhea out the other mouth.
Preach it, sister. I'm like the old ladies in church. Come on, sister.
I was joking. I was doing the joke, the funny of the joke. Laughing.
No, who's laughing? Were we laughing yesterday? Were we laughing yesterday? I don't remember not one chuckle. And them niggas was chuckling it up like they was at their comedy jam.
Girl, when he said right now, since it was so goddamn funny, why don't you go ahead and tell me the joke? Tell me the punchline. But
you should have heard me screaming, "Come on, Sharon," and preach it.
Hello.
McFly.
What's that meme? When it's that meme with the Cinderella, like, I'm passing the mic to the bitch who can't speak for herself. I'm passing to the mic to the nigga who's finally saying something about some shit. I'm passing the mic to, like, that's what they kept doing. Like, I'm passing the mic to Sharon, who's finally about to say some shit. I'm passing to the mic to this bitch who can shut you up. That's all fucked up.
Like, and she kept answering questions with questions. Ma'am, if you don't answer the damn question, I swear I'm gonna come to wherever you are and box your damn ears and make you better answer this man's questions and stop sticking around.
You couldn't though.
Explain this.
That was so irritating. God, that was so irritating.
God, my daughters are 31 and 32. Listen to me. I told them, tell me. I don't care who told you whatever. If you tell me. I never said what I was gonna do because kids that get scared, they don't want you to get in trouble or nothing. So I didn't know. Go ahead, tell mama.
Look, let me tell you something. That's why I had to tell. I think that's what made Sharon end the show because of based on what I said. And I said my mother is dead and gone, and she only know now because she gone. I said,
and
but she didn't even know. She had no clue. Okay,
that was so strong of you and so big. It was you, like say something a big
girlfriend. It was.
People need to see that there's physically somebody here right now. They couldn't see me because I was at home. I was shaking, I had to call into work because I was late. I was late 15 minutes to work because I was sitting here crying and I was like, "What the fuck? I got to get up and go to work," because I was like triggered as hell because every time they say some shit like that, it takes you back. You can't. They don't realize it. Your brain is doing it all by itself. Your emotions are doing it all by yourself. It's taking you back because there's no way you should have been remembering when you was 3 based on what the fuck these people were saying. And then there should be no reason that you had to go into that archive of emotions based on what the fuck these people were saying. And if that's fucked up, that they know they were saying that shit. Yeah, if that's the case, then guess what, girl? Gloves are all off. Say what the fuck you want up in this piece.
I was screaming right along with her. Sharon, get this bitch off the panel now.
Ooh, when she said girl, I loved it.
I couldn't. I'm like, I couldn't take it. I'm like, I couldn't take it anymore. Because I'm like, this motherfucker sat here and dismissed what everything other was. I'm
she
like,
minimized it. She dismissed it. She disrespected it. She pretty much pulled down her drawers and squatted and peed on it. Nay.
Took a shit. Fuck the pee. Diarrhea.
You didn't get shit pie. She pretty much gave you shit pie.
Oh, she just let her ass out and said, "Kiss all my ass." She turned into Vera. Kiss my entire ass.
She kept trying to make it like, what if he really was joking? How can you prove that he's really like this? But then everyone who's experienced this is saying they've all experienced the same kind of person that says, I was just playing, because my babysitter's boyfriend was just playing until I woke up with him on top of me. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Sharon was about to cry. I know he was.
Because he was looking at his daughter sitting right there who got to grow up with a motherfucker who thinks this way, because this is not the last nigga who thinks this shit.
Right.
Because I didn't see a damn thing funny. Because I was waiting on the punchline. I was with Daryl. Where's the punchline, ma'am? Where's the punchline?
Look.
Where's the punchline? Because I'm still not laughing.
She say, yucka, yucka, yucka.
Yeah,
waka.
I'm sorry.
Lucille Ball, come with the punchline, because I don't get it. I'm like, I don't get it.
But I wanted to
girl hug.
No, thank you. Look, I had to make. I'm like,
you sure
I had
did,
to make that statement so people can see that shit affects people.
It's real,
right? In real time.
Peace with it, but still, you need to hear it so you can understand that shit right there can traumatize you for life,
forever.
I'm like, for life.
And just like that video I sent you, Nene,
being molested, I've been raped too. You see
what
I'm saying? So I have no reason to even love my husband. Do you understand me? That's why people don't understand the severity of what I say. I'm trying to let people understand that this shit is not what's up, and it happens to us all the time. And my mother is gone and she don't even know. Do you
like JP said? Yep.
And she don't even know. She still don't into the heaven and above, and how much I love my mother. But I knew if I would have opened my mouth,
because our hair would have broke loose.
I said I would. I respected my elders. I respected my elders. I'm like, because he was older than me.
And that's what we was taught to do.
I'm like, I want that man to lead me to the back room and tell me to sit on his lap. I'm like, I didn't want that man to let me know, to put his Peter Whacker in my. You don't know. You don't want to know that this man used to literally. I used to have to really just sleep with my eyes, with one eye open, because he was so infatuated with me, and I didn't understand why. And this man would literally peek around the corner and tell me to come here because I'm a young girl. I don't know.
And you're told to listen to your elders, and God forbid if someone leaves you at home with them and they gotta watch you, because
that's my nightmare.
They gotta run to the store, and you're hoping that God they hurry up and come right back.
Do you know?
They don't understand that shit. They don't understand that shit.
Y'all, that my aunt, when she was divorcing him, because he did finally get caught, he ended up, touching his own granddaughter. But I'm like, my aunt grabbed me by my hands and said, I want you to be real candid with me. Has my ex-husband ever touched you inappropriately? And guess what? You know what I did? I lied.
Oh,
I
Nene.
lied.
And
I'm like,
guess what? Why? For the very reason that this shit is happening right now, because people don't
Exactly.
feel what he say. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Because you ain't even fucking safe with the people you're supposed to be safe with.
yeah.
And
Go
another
ahead,
thing that
Marcy.
kills me, they know each other. They know each other. Men know other men.
Right.
That's why they be telling you the shit they tell you when you little. If you have brothers, they be like, yeah, don't be fucking around with that little boy over here
But you
like this.
can't have
Because
it
they
both
know.
ways. You
They
can't
know.
have it both ways. You cannot sit here and tell me that I chose wrong when you know doggone well I'm choosing somebody that you know ain't no damn good. You know this.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't even
But
have the balls
you
to
gonna
tell
put
me.
it on me.
You didn't have the balls to tell me.
And then check this out, Marcy. If you ask any of these fathers who are popping off at the mouth like this, and ask any of these niggas that are popping off at the mouth like this, wanting to question why the fuck are you mad because a nigga touched you inappropriately, ask them, would you want your daughter to be with a nigga like you? And some of
they'll
them
swear up and
have
down. I'm
answered.
a unicorn. I ain't
No.
not my daughter. Not my daughter. Not my no yours too. Why not yours? You got somebody else's daughter because you call yourself
Their
being
kids are exempt.
you call yourself a protector, but
Wait a
who's
minute.
protecting me from you?
Wait a minute. Do you think that my father expected that to happen to me?
Now you better come on and say it.
Do you think my father expected that to happen? My father ended up dead. I swear, I knew if I would have told him, he would have killed the man. And
I'm
as much as
telling
I
you.
love my father, I did not want that to happen, and I was
So
too
fast.
afraid. I was too afraid to say anything because he did threaten me a lot.
But Nene, but Nene, let me ask you a question. Do you think that's kind of like an issue because you was afraid to tell your father? I think you should have just told him.
No, that's not what you're feeling when that's happening. Yeah, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. I'm like the threats, and then me not understanding why when what is this anyway? Me not understanding that how could a person that say they love me
right
do that to me? And like I said, I was very, very young. Very young, and it's a stain on in my memory. But I was very young, and I didn't have no experience about what inappropriate touching was. I didn't know anything about that. So I was just
because you ain't supposed to.
I was just following my mother and father's rules. Hey, if somebody
tell you what to do,
what to do, you listen, and this is family. You listen, and I was being that short little chubby kid, that followed directions.
Right,
It was the time
obedient. One of those obedient kids. That's me too, Nene. I was
I had my days because my mother knew. My parents knew I was pretty much like, well, Daryl a little more hot headed than I am. Well, that's a lie. I'm hot headed too.
I don't know. I was gonna say, wait a minute, wait. You said, who's more hot headed?
My parents knew me to be the type of girl that was a nerd, stayed to herself because
me too.
I was the last born. I was a late baby, so I stayed to myself and didn't bother nobody. I played my little video games and stuff like that. And people didn't bother. You didn't get a retaliation out of me unless you did something to me.
Exactly.
It was more so that you touched me. Because I didn't give a fuck about you talking to me. I didn't give a fuck about you calling me all type of fat asses.
Okay.
Girls,
I wish I had known you when I was a kid, Nene.
I didn't care about that shit. Like that shit.
I told you, Nene is my spirit sister.
I was a short, chubby little girl with long, pretty hair, and my mother was a Scorpio that kept me up. And Scorpios keep their children up.
They do. Yeah, they do.
I was always in the latest fashion, and kids used to be jealous because my hair was real. I had real pretty skin. I was smart, book smart. So of course, kids gonna make fun of that, but they knew not to fuck with me because the last time they witnessed me damn near breaking a little girl finger off for playing.
She
Playing
started it,
and I was going right there.
She started it.
She
I
started
was going. I don't know. Say Suzanne is still there, but I went.
And she a Cancer. You a Cancer too, right, Nene?
I sure am.
Oh,
So
my
you
baby
be flipping
girl
out.
is a Cancer. Yes.
Girl, you be having a whole nother person. That's a whole nother. That wasn't even you.
Oh,
That's
yeah, it's a whole nother. No, that's what I tell.
That's somebody
Genesis,
else.
that's what I used to tell my oldest daughter. That wasn't you, baby. You just
That wasn't you. That one. I'm a Cancer. That don't be me. I don't know who the fuck that be.
That be saying, and I'm like, that's why when they call him deep, I simply say, you don't know who you talking
You
to.
don't know.
Bad as hell.
See, that's the thing. If men knew just how crazy we could be, except we calculated and quiet with our crazy. They just outright with they
Girl, I done pissed in the Cheerios and put them back on the shelf.
Now, Genesis,
are you hungry?
Miss
You want
Genesis?
something to eat? Girl, I
don't run over here
hungry?
like, oh shit.
You hungry? Of course I'll get you something to eat. All we have is Cheerios. Are you hungry?
That reminds me of the time I told my ex-husband, he put his hands on me. I said, let me tell you something. I put my kids in the next room. I said, I knocked the table up. Come on. But I'm going to tell you right now, 2 things. Don't eat shit I cook, and don't you go to sleep up in here.
Don't you go to sleep. How dare you hurt me and then go lay down peacefully.
Don't you
Boy, you better check everything from your ass to your credit when you wake up in the morning.
It was way past sleep with one eye open. Don't eat shit I cook, and do not go to sleep up in here. That nigga slept in his mama's car. You show better.
Girl,
don't because ain't no telling what I'll do to you. All I'm gonna do is call my mama and tell her to come get my kids.
And bring
it's gonna be worth it to do something to you. And let everybody know I'm not the one. This ain't that.
Y'all hope y'all got a savings account to get me out of jail.
Okay.
Or a good lawyer.
I ate her. My mother was cuckoo. My father was an over the glove boxer. Besides being a chef, he could have easily knocked. Because my father was very respectful. He loved his wife and he loved his daughter. He loved his family. He was a God-fearing man. He was from Albion, Michigan, little small town. Everybody know everybody, and he was just a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But it don't tick him off because that motherfucker was a Sagittarius, and them motherfuckers ticking time bombs. So,
mine was a Gemini, crazy, and a squirrel in a tennis match.
You had 2 daddies, Marcy. You had 2 daddies.
And look, he was short too, y'all. He was short.
You had your daddy and the other nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, so Marcy, what's your sign? Because I know Nene's a Cancer.
Oh,
you're a Libra. Rhonda, what's your sign?
Yes. I'm a psycho. Totally different.
What are Libras?
I'm a psycho.
I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio.
Oh, you always doing it. Why are you doing it all the time?
Ron, why are you my fucking husband, man? I'm surrounded by fucking Scorpios. I'm sick of y'all.
I say that too.
No, but I'm a different breed of Scorpio because I'm close to Sagittarius because I'm next to like the 22nd.
Oh, he different. He different.
No,
I'm a different type of Scorpio. Trust me, I'm different.
What other kind of Scorpio is
I'm
there?
like, my husband
Scorpio
is
you know what? If you think about it, Genesis, it's 2 different sides to each astrological sign.
And that is true. Have you dated your own sign before?
I have, and they are totally the men. They were fine. Don't get me wrong, them Libra men. Ooh, but boy, look at here.
She said,
oh, they mental patients.
Mental.
Listen, didn't we establish that I'm the pretty one, not you? I'm the pretty one, not you. Me, not you. Me. You spend more time in the mirror than I do. I mean, come on.
Not a man Libra.
Oh.
I'm like, Virgos used to be attracted to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Virgo's sexaholics. That's why I'm like, Daryl.
Let me what?
Virgo's sexaholics. Virgo.
Y'all are dangerous.
Nah, more than Scorpio. You crazy? Not more than Scorpio. Nah, that's
my stepdad's a Scorpio, and I got 2 sisters. Cause y'all nasty. Fuck her.
I'll put you to sleep.
Scorpios is freaks. I grew up. I'm Gen X.
Exactly.
So.
Scorpio, listen. Ain't never had my toes sucked better than. Listen, I ain't just trying to say. I'm just trying to say, look, if you ain't busy. Look, I did a J Prince. If you ain't busy.
I ain't trying to put my business out there, but my husband is like the 3rd person in my life that
I
ever
was like,
they flag waving too, boy. Flag waving.
Like, sir, what are you doing? He was like, I'll be back.
I be getting it because I'm a Cancer. You know, we undercover freaks. We be like, oh,
That's because we are our own kind of freaks. We want you to we do a lot of stuff. Because I don't know.
Private with ours now.
We real private. Like everybody don't got to be all up in the business, but you know. That's why if you really, really want to be truthful about it, a Cancer, if they can build their own house, there's going to be a soundproof room in the building.
You better believe it. You better believe it.
I want to, if I'm a holler, we both hollering.
One thing I can't stand is quiet. Wait a minute. What? Am I here by myself? Hello? Am I here
Girl,
alone?
that's close to psycho. That's some psycho shit. Like, what the fuck? You don't feel none of this? You don't feel none of it? You don't feel none of it. Nothing. You don't feel none of this.
You know what? A Scorpio.
You don't feel self.
A Scorpio will keep going until you get yours. Like my husband,
listen,
he ain't gonna stop until I get it. And I'm like, dude, I ain't how many times you and did it? He was like about 5.
Well, let's do it. Watch me whip. Watch me nay.
Hey, Terrence, we talking about the wrong shit. Hey.
Terrence. We gotta be good now. Hold on.
Gotta be good.
We do.
We gotta. Terrence is here, ladies. Yes. Let's put on her.
We gotta pop down. You know, I started rubbing my knees.
No, fuck that. Terrence got kids. Fuck that. Terrence got kids. Terrence know what the fuck is up. He done lay his little light skin pipe on somebody.
Fuck that. He got a nice smile.
He got a dimple. Pop that dimple and drop some panties. Don't tell me, Terrence. I'm not playing with you.
Light skin.
You grown.
And he light skin.
Okay. I just want Terrence to read the dictionary to me. Say anything.
Girl, I need to read it encyclopedia. Fuck what you talking
I was just thinking that Genesis get out of my head.
Directions.
Now Ron,
like turn left
on
Burke Street.
He used to
turn right.
I was like, you know, he looked like Malcolm Jamal. Look.
Yes, he does.
How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Terrence.
Hey,
can we make Terrence my the voice on my GPS? Turn left at the light above.
Okay. I'm going wherever this GPS say. You say go to the end of the world. Okay, I'm gone. Let's go.
He said turn right. This is where you going, girl. I don't give a fuck. Just long as
I don't care.
Ready to go.
You want to hear something? Girl, get in. You want to hear my GPS? His name is Terrence.
Turn left.
We go wherever Terrence say. If he say park in this parking lot, that's where we going.
Sorry, he turning up. Hi, Terrence. Okay. How is y'all? We're good. Terrence, you need me to drop the link?
We good.
Oh Lord.
Kid folk. Terrence is a light version of my husband. Like,
okay. Everybody has to tell us their zodiac. So when kinfolk, you gotta give us your zodiac. That's what we're doing right now. Killer Swag, put your zodiac in the chat. Everybody put your zodiac in the chat starting now. You already know that I'm a Cancer, Nene is a Cancer, Ron's a Scorpio, and Marcy is a Libra.
Yes, ma'am.
Aries.
And folks, is it Aries? Oh, she a fire sign. Okay, she a firecracker.
I know Aries is, but Aries men can't do nothing. Every time they be like, I can't.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Those are the most boring. They the most boring.
Still is a Libra. Huh? But Terrence can be boring, girl. He gonna read the encyclopedia. He gonna be like, and today's word is Abercrombie.
Okay.
But you know what? Like I said, my daddy was a Sagittarius. And the motherfuckers taking time bombs, they real nice and goofy.
What's your sign? Those are bipolar folks. They bipolar.
When they
snap,
no stop a
them damn Sagittariuses.
Sagittarius, you
got to run. Now I'm gonna look up my compatibility because apparently a Leo ain't the motherfucker for me. Because
horse, lying, sneaky Leo, stay away from them.
And they mean.
I gave birth to one of them
always too. Horny. The Scorpios, I remember listen. I respect a man who tell me outright that this is what I did. This is what happened. The man said, now you know I can't take it when the boys be like beating around the bush. But last time I ever heard somebody tell me this was a Scorpio. And he said, listen, one of these days I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. I just want to let you know that. Have a good day. And after that, I was like, every time I saw him, I was like, okay, so what? You know what I'm saying? Even if I had a boyfriend, he was like, I'm just letting you know if I get a chance, it's going to be going down. I was like, oh my God, for the rest of my life, you're going to be lurking behind the bushes like, you single yet? You single?
I know.
Remember I told you I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. You ready?
You ready?
Like,
You
I'm
know,
like, what the hell?
No, I don't think I'll ever be ready. You can't just throw it at. That's like throwing a cat on somebody's lap. Don't do that.
Right. That's what it felt like.
Don't do that. I wasn't even ready. You throwing the cat on me.
All right.
Hey, I love my cat. Don't
hold this hot cone. Marcy, hold this hot cone.
I was like, "Where's the cat, Nay? Where's the cat? I want one, but
Marcy, hold this hot cone.
I want one so bad, but I'm scared he's gonna eat my plants, and I don't want to have
story about a Scorpio man. Oh shit.
Kinfolk,
what you gotta say about Scorpio?
Wait, Kinfolk, hold on. Come on, Kinfolk. I dropped the link. You can come talk to us because that text and typing. I think I can have 6 of you guys. So does that include me? So that means it's 4 of you now. Okay. We need to talk. What did he say?
And squeeze me. No Leo slam. Leos are cool. Y'all just try to get.
Who's a Leo?
No, they ain't.
Lita, what's your sign? What is your sign? Everybody drop their zodiac.
That's
what is
Sagittarius. Sagittarius.
Lita? No, Lita didn't say what she was. I don't see it. Lita. I see. No. Okay, Lita, give us your sign. Okay, so we need because you got a girl, the Scorpio man, he's a porn star, honey, a corn star. You're a Leo, that's why you're what? Okay, so what does all that mean? Because I've been told that I'm a Cancer, but like whatever the hell ever, my moon and my sun and all that. What is that supposed to mean?
I think are we a Leo moon? I can't remember. Now I gotta look at
what is that what is that supposed to mean though?
I don't fucking know. We just got us to the moon.
Because okay, so Leo sun, Gemini moon, Virgo rising.
I need to understand that. I just need to understand that part because I'm an air sign and so my compatibility is one that's water. I'm like, well, hell, that sounds boring as hell.
That's everybody.
Air and water.
What you mean?
It's a lot of water in the air.
Well, y'all need to help me understand because.
Oh, okay. So I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Okay, what is it? What did you say? You're a Leo? I mean, you're a Libra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know. Oh, let's see the horoscope. Let's check it out. Oh, I guess I could. I forgot I can pull shit up on the screen and actually look at it. Does anybody know a good astrology or horoscope page? I don't know if the horoscope.
I usually look on passages. She said that. Oh, okay. I have to check that one out. I usually look at the Oracle one.
Okay, let's see. What does it say that you are? It says that you're an air sign.
Mm-hmm. Cardinal, all that crap.
Yeah, Cancers are cardinal.
I used to look at this one page that used to like literally break it down like male and female because I dated a Cancer and he was like the fuck was wrong with him, yo. Like he was like something was wrong with him. Like
did you fuck? Crazy as fuck.
It was girl. I could say you can go outside. You can be like, oh, it's a nice day, and he literally be standing right next to you on the same sunshine, beaming down on his face, like it's all right.
He was a pessimist.
And then he'd be like,
I mean, they take nonchalantness to a whole nother level.
It's like, and then it's like y'all both feeding off each other. Go ahead.
Yeah. I said, we kind of, Cancers, we real nonchalant assholes. So
I can't call my baby no ass out.
We are assholes. We don't give a fuck. It is what it
is. She was like, we could just kind of be a little bit of an asshole.
And look,
we sarcastic, we nonchalant, we emotional. If we like you, we like you. If you don't, we don't like you. You definitely don't want us to not like you.
So, okay, Nene, peep this. I had her on the 4th of July.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
He definitely an asshole.
Oh Lord, with stars and stripes and stuff, right?
I don't care. We don't care.
I feel so bad.
But my grandkids are Libras. I got 2 of them. I'm like, yes.
You know, one of my nieces is a Libra. One of my nieces is a Libra.
I'm trying to think of who do I know. People. Okay. I don't like this. Oh, I guess it's kind of okay. So, I don't know what this means, but it says it's for today though. So whatever both your sun and Pluto enter Aquarius today, but first they align in the sign of Capricorn this morning. Okay, I don't know what that means. That's why I didn't like this one site. I'll try another one. Interestingly enough, we're gonna find out about you, Marcy.
Okie dokie.
Because I don't know anything about this stuff.
I don't either. I just know that I'm a little indecisive sometimes, but if you my friend, you got the shotgun, I got the shells. What's up? I'm ready to ride.
Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about it more, because my ex was a Leo, and he would, I don't know if it's the power of words and then it manifested because he just kept saying we're not compatible. But then I know people, Cancers and Leos, that are like the best relationships, you know, there's the positive, successful relationships. So I don't know what to think now. So now I'm like interested.
Y'all
in
so
knowing,
close
like,
on this. Y'all close on the
really
thing too. Y'all right after each other.
Yeah, I'm like, I see my niece's husband. My niece's husband is actually born a day after me, and me and my niece pretty much grew up together because we're both the same age. See, me, my niece, and my nephew, we all the same age.
I bet that was fun.
Look, my mama was pregnant, my sister was pregnant, and my deceased brother's girlfriend was pregnant. So I was born in June. They were born in August, both of them.
Dang, we got a lot in common.
Oh, you guys, did you guys meet today?
My little brother is deceased. Not that that's a good thing, but I'm just saying we got a lot in common. My niece.
Well, you guys have a nice little trauma bond.
No, like my brother, you know, my siblings are older than me, so I'm the last of the Mohicans. My sister.
Yeah, by the time they got to you was juggling knives and what? She be all right.
Oh my God.
My daddy had to beg my mama to have me. My mama had that IUD and she was like, I got my boy and my girl. Fuck that.
My mama was like that too. She said 2 is it. 2 is I got 1 of each. I'm cool.
She was cool. Then I came out and she said I couldn't stand her ass. I was like, she said, my mama said I was so bad. I was like, I couldn't stand. Like if she was yelling at my daddy, I used to like take my walker and like run into her knees.
Like, did you see the little girl that was arguing at her mama because her mama was saying something to her daddy? She had to be about 3. She couldn't talk fully, but boy, she was giving her mama the business over her daddy.
No. I'm not bohemian. Terrence. I'm nigga and mo nigga, but
okay. She said nigga and mo nigga.
I'm just from Detroit. I'm a Detroit girl through and through. And Kinfolk, you can ask me any question that you want to ask me. You can text me.
She said her love language is roasting and he can't take it. Your love language is what? Roasting? That's you like to just like go off.
Cool,
roasting. That's what the Kinfolk said. Her love language is roasting. But she said yes. She wanted to ask you a question.
Cancer females are a little bit different because we sarcastic pricks too. So you know, Aries don't really bother me.
So, boy, they will put your ass on the spit and roast your ass outside.
The thing I don't like about Leos is that I don't like the self-assuming. Like, no one knows what the fuck you're thinking or what you're doing or what you're about to do. So I hate that whole little, well, you know, even, I hate that feeling, that whole interaction when Cancers are naturally nurturing. So they're going to come up to you and go, hey, Marcy, do you need anything before I go sit down? And then for you to turn around and be like, do the fuck I look like I need something? Bitch, whoa, what the fuck? I don't know what you need. That's why I'm asking.
Do you know I'm bipolar?
Goodbye. Thank you. Because I'm going to send that other bitch in here to talk to you in a minute. How about that?
Okay. And she ain't talking.
And you're going to have to figure out how you're going to fuck her because tonight you ain't fucking me.
Okay.
kinfolk. My mother that passed. My mother passed from heart disease, and she was also a kidney patient. So she had chronic kidney failure, and she had heart disease. And what really took her was the heart disease. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, I want to be you and Gently when I grow up. Nay.
Now, Gently is. Lex, in my head, I'm Gently when I be like, "Shut the fuck up, nigga."
Listen, listen, y'all. I be in the chats when Pride come up. I be like, "Shut the fuck up, Pride."
We just tell her, "Shut the fuck up." Shut the fuck up.
Like, I just be like,
"Shut the fuck up, Pride." You always coming on here wanting the stars. He forever wanting to come on. Oh my God, he drives.
He needs a girlfriend.
Oh my God, he drives me to want to drink. Nobody can tolerate that man. Don't wish no poor woman on him.
But what I'm like, please, I think he just need to find a stuffed animal and talk to it.
Cause a woman gonna need a patient to dog messing with him.
He can get the doll like that. The doll that was on Bomb Cherry show. When she showed.
Oh my God, that was big. Somebody posted on Princella's Facebook. This dude had a doll. Only this one didn't look like the ones this other guy had. This one,
he had wigs. He had that getting their nails on at the salon. He put them on the toilet so he can so the nut can come back out of him. You can. Bomb Cherry said you got to put him in the bathtub.
She said you gotta wash them, and you do.
You gotta wash them, and if you don't,
I hit the floor.
Girl, when he said when you kiss the doll in the mouth, and you know her mouth is made for your wee wee to go in, you done kissed your wee wee. I fell on the ground. I was in my office. I fell out.
When Bomb Cherry said it's probably so much of his stuff in her hair. Oh my God, I love it.
She said you gotta wash her hair. He said, look at it. She done took the girl to go get her nails done at the salon.
So you mean to tell me you would rather get a doll than work on your charisma, your thoughtfulness,
and talk to us?
You would rather do that than go get you a personality, some cologne, and some decent clothes, and some nice conversation skills. You mean to tell me that's too hard? Okay.
Right. Tell us if it's too hard as a lesbian male.
They're so used to pussy just falling in their lap all of a sudden. They just so
girl, they walk down the street and supposed to fall on it. That's what they think. They supposed to walk down the street and fall on the pussy
right now. Like now.
See, patriarchy hurts everybody.
Oh damn. Is this a vagina? Okay, how you doing?
That's why I said in the chat the other day, they asses was sitting in health class because if I was a dude, I would have me a female anatomy chart and I would learn every freaking thing I could.
You would think they done had enough goddamn practice because everybody ain't been started fucking at the same age. So some niggas just started fucking and they in their 30s already. It just now get some good ass. So nigga, you had a lot of time if you wasn't getting ass. If you wasn't one of these guys back in the day, what the fuck is wrong?
You should do it.
I
done met some brothers that know a little something about the female human body. We're like, what the hell? What was you doing in health class? Nigga, taking notes and pictures?
That's a good thing too.
Sorry, y'all.
Ooh, blow some over here in my face, girl. Listen.
That is a good thing.
You over there coughing and carrying on.
But that is a good thing that if they know how to
Terrence said Kama Sutra. Okay, Terrence, that's why. How many kids Terrence got? Don't he got like 5?
Kama Sutra, Tantra, all that. Just give me a massage. Just put some lotion on my back for a goddamn change. Rub my feet. I'm tired of paying Ching Long to give me a massage when I get my pedicure. Your ass ain't.
She don't even care.
She.
3.
Look, you done karma and the suture a couple times, Terrence. We know you done karma and suture. Okay, because you got 3 kids. You done mastered. Ryan ain't got no kids, so he karma in right now. He trying to get one of them in. He the governor of the Black House. So he getting what our floor call it, digital pussy, digital vagina.
Oh my God,
virtual vagina. She said
not AI.
Oh,
Because
Lord.
all these people off of YouTube, then you don't gotta meet no more. You could just be on YouTube and talk to each other. So
The devil is a
Damn,
lie.
vagina.
don't do me, Genesis. Don't do me like that, man. Damn,
I'm
don't do
just
me.
saying
I ain't hear that
that's
shit.
what they said. I'm just a repeater. I don't believe her. I'm not a believer. I'm a
didn't say it.
repeater.
I plead the fifth. I ain't say it.
Yeah. Well, y'all think I be getting digital pussy? Oh man.
Virtual vagina. Virtual vagina.
I just love being around women. Who want to be around men all day? That shit crazy.
Come on
we
with
do.
it, Governor.
That's true.
That shit crazy.
Y'all want to be around us, and we want to be around them.
Yeah.
You had to catch that one.
Now,
I threw it hard, didn't it?
I said Malcolm.
Yeah, no, you
Jamal.
caught me off guard on that one. You caught me off guard on that one.
Mm-hmm.
No,
like,
but I want to ask y'all about.
fuck
Let
y'all
me ask you a
niggas.
question. Let me ask you a question.
What you got?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think a lot of men on these panels be getting a lot of women?
No,
Hell no.
they
No.
lying. I got brothers.
Hell no.
I think they sit on their hand and call it a stranger. I think they be like, "Oh, who is that?"
They the
Hi,
same one that got that blow up doll bomb cherry goddamn
Put
Girls.
lipstick on their hands.
put lipstick and
At the
shit.
nail-
Scheduling dates.
What
No,
did
I don't know
Sherrod
if
say?
that's your
Sherrod say y'all put. He said y'all
What'd you
put
say, baby?
lipstick on your asshole because you're kissing ass.
No, a lot of these men be in
Big
voluntary
asshole.
DMs. I want to say a lot of these men be on voluntary DMs. She be showing it
That
too.
shit pretty.
She showed it today.
pretty.
She
She
showed it
is.
today. She is absolutely beautiful, but y'all got her fucked up thinking that she up here and she telling y'all to fuck around and find out because she got a whole husband. But when she's telling y'all, she know these women who do this shit.
Exactly.
And y'all
Exactly.
playing around, and she said, I know women that can come in there and give you the pussy and then take your whole wallet and social security number and fuck you and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all got us confused with the wrong people. Y'all yelling at us on panels when these bitches out there that's coming was waiting for y'all to get off the panel so they can come get your ass.
And
Like,
guess what?
be for real.
And guess what they call the pick me? Pick
Y'all,
me.
I was at the club back in my younger days. I was at
Sprinkle.
the club, and this dude walked up to me, and he's like, "Yeah, so yeah, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, so yeah, why don't you let me go and buy you a drink?" No, thank you. Then he gonna pull out his wallet, y'all, open it up.
Mm.
So I pulled my wallet out and showed it to him, and I said, "You might not want to do that again." I said, "I'm nice enough to let you know I could be a setup chick, and you could be a mark, and all I gotta do is just give the nod to a couple of knuckleheads up in here, and you done. So you might want to stop flashing your money around like that, because I don't care if you got $200 in there. I could be a setup chick. Watch yourself, bruh. Have a nice evening." Like, seriously.
You don't know what's on my mind. You don't know what's on my mind. That's
You
why
don't know
y'all
what type
men,
of chick I am. None of that.
You don't do stuff like that.
So why you
Especially
running
not
up on
Detroit.
me trying to show me your money? Here's mine. I got my own drinks. I'm the DD. Are you crazy?
Yes. Hey, y'all. So Kinfolk, I think I dropped the link. You can come up too if you want to, Terrence or anyone else who's out there. But yeah, Kinfolk said, Nene. Kinfolk, did you see what she said in the chat? Remember that the other people noticed that when they listen to him talk to us, like, you're talking to me and Nene. First of all, who the fuck? Nobody knows me. And, as far as this is concerned, so why you just couldn't have a general, honest conversation, just a regular conversation, but he still had to be into his fattiness. So you're right. He couldn't even talk to us and just have a regular conversation with just two girls. And I had zero watching. Nobody was up. He was just, you could have just been kicked back and been real, but he didn't, he couldn't do that either, y'all. So
yeah, the show that
he's very awkward. He's very awkward.
Ooh. I needed a shower after I listened to that live yesterday Daryl had. I needed a shower.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I feel so dirty. I'm like, these niggas, and y'all still talking about, can we not?
I'm like,
and what's crazy, yes, and what's crazy, it was the initial conversation. Remember the timeline. See, this is where the gaslighting comes in. If you guys listen to some of this shit, like listen to them try to, confuse you. But if you remember, The original conversation was 4 hours long. Then the how many humps conversation was also a few hours long. So the fact that no one at this point, we already know that you said some fucked up shit. But the point is that you guys spent 4 or more hours talking about how and the whys and the when, how close can we get to the age without being in trouble? Like, what if we take her, can she go out of town with us, and in that state has a lower age, can I take the 12-year-old over there? Like, and then we also remember, ladies, that Fatty also pulled up a map that showed all the ages of consent across the world.
What the hell was they doing, Genesis? Peer review research?
I was over here smoking so many blunts, like, y'all, I'm sitting there for like, this motherfucker, just like, really? And if I knew how to like capture shit and like pull shit, and I don't know how to do none of that shit.
It's them little sensors at the bottom of your thing which says clip.
Then I'm gonna be capturing, clipping. I'm gonna be clipping away or something, because that I couldn't. I was just like, and then you go back, and then of course, if it wasn't for Daryl to have like such a good track record of keeping track of them, then some of this it would still be out there, just sporadically out there, because I couldn't tell you where to go back and find that when I saw it, because I was just watching. I'm supporting everybody, trying to see what everyone's talking about, seeing which direction I was pulling me which way. And at that point, I'm watching a little bit of everybody. So I'm like, oh, okay, Fatty, okay, Aaron, oh, okay, well, Venus talks about Aaron, oh, and Venus is nice, and oh, Venus, okay. But then as I started paying attention, like, what the fuck did y'all just say? Oh. So that's why I don't care at the end of the day. I just want everybody to remember that this was a 4-hour conversation. We keep leaving out the detail that them niggas set up for 4 hours, dissecting how the fuck young can she be before we get in trouble for fucking her. And then when Jay Prince said the thing about marriage, he said, well, once you get married to fuck legally, so at the end of the day, I was kind of like, this can't, is it real?
Yeah. Is this real life right now?
Or is it off a show and you really don't? But why would you wouldn't? Nobody should ever want to think to say some shit just to get likes.
I'm still waiting on that punchline. I'm still waiting on that punchline.
There's no way in hell you sit up and think that something like that is for likes and clicks. That's not.
That's not. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not like Lee said. Do y'all hear yourselves? I'm not. That could cause damage. And then Fatty tried to take it a whole other way. And then Jonathan was like, no, do you hear what he's saying? Do you hear that he is saying that he could cause trauma? He could cause damage. That's the damage he's talking about. He's like, I know people that it happened to. What are y'all talking about? And I mean, he tried his best to justify it. No, you can't. It's not funny. And people are still living with that trauma.
I'm telling you, they just...
But thank you guys for all being strong.
Ass up there on that panel and start trying to. Whew.
Yeah, there's a special place in hell for people that are okay with all this and whatever.
If we had been in real life and in the area to get,
it would have been. Yeah, it'd have been. What was that shit? What that happened down at the dock was in Alabama. When everybody beat the white boys up.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had to flip no hats in the air. She would have got the dog towel on her ass. Because, ma'am, you got daughters, and I want you to listen. Do you hear yourself? Do you hear anything you're saying?
If she was white, she thinks that her words have privilege too. Yeah, if she was, I think she was white. She felt like she was white. She sounded very, very white. And if so, then we already know that off top she has a built-in privilege. So I mean, I can say what the fuck I want to say. And so, what are you gonna say? Because I'm white. Okay. Okay.
You'll be the first one on TV crying, talking about you didn't know what happened and you can't understand how it happened. And ma'am. You get what you put out there, and life and death is in the tongue. Stop that.
Hello.
You know you wrong.
Won't he do it?
Yep.
You got daughters. You have daughters for a reason, ma'am.
God will get you and pop you in the back of your head like your mama until you learn your lesson, won't he? Nigga, what you doing? Get them do your homework. Get them do your chores.
She was doing way. I mean, she was so self-righteous. I just wanted to
God
open my
gonna get her.
palm and slap her across the face and shake her. What is wrong
Them
with
little
you?
white girls probably wild as hell. Talk back to her. Mommy, shut up. Fuck you, Mom. Becky,
Like that
don't
little
talk to your
girl
mom like that.
in that one video, and her mama said, "What's the problem, Sasha? My problem is you didn't get up off your lazy ass."
Yes.
You see her.
And then the little then they said, oh, you done woke up now, did you? Welcome back now. I think you might want to hop up and get on down to what you got to do now, huh? She should slap the fuck out and knock that little girl clear out. Who the fuck are you talking to?
That's how I felt about both of them bitches. Like, I was ready. I was just like, when old girl bought her ass up there to call herself trying to check me, I said,
"Oh, I know you did." Now, when somebody start laughing, when you say something stupid and they start laughing at you, you better run. You need to run.
What you mean? You already should be. When you see the pause, that pause, yes.
I just met Nene, and that laugh right there, yeah. Somebody's gonna get it.
I had to laugh. I was like, this motherfucker brought her ass up here like you. She said, I said, address me about what? Because you stupid. You dumb motherfucker. You stupid. Bomb Cherry said you was stupid. I'm gonna make sure you understand.
Oh yeah, that's the one where you was like, ma'am, you was up there. Them niggas was laughing at you and your trauma. Are you crazy? I was like, oh Lord.
Are you fucking serious? Like,
that girl is in so much pain, and she don't think shit about you can't. First of all, you can't think shit about yourself if you displayed yourself. Unless you was doing it as a cry for help, like you're trying to get someone to see you with the black eye. But then to hear that these niggas was making fun of you, and then granted, she said that Bomb Cherry said that they at a certain point they thought it wasn't funny, and they were like, okay, you need to go get help for real. But then she started defending him, like, well, it was just because I had to. Bye, bitch. Listen, goodbye. Because you don't want nothing. You're gonna justify.
Well, I didn't mean to do that lady. It was so bad that I had to cuss. She just dropped off. She didn't have nothing else to say after that.
Maybe you gave her something to think about, Nene.
No, I wanted her to think about what the fuck she just said, because I'm like, yes, once again, it's very hard. It's very hard to sit up and try to forget that memory, especially a memory like that. But you need some self-reflection. You need to go see somebody, because
and figure out why you think that's normal.
That is not normal.
Right.
Love, baby.
That's the main part.
Do not hurt. It may break some hearts, but it don't hurt. It don't hurt like that.
And that's biblical right there, right? Love is strong, and it's will fasting, and it's over. What does they say? It's overwhelming. It's what? Who lives? It's a college park. And they said what? If love doesn't judge.
No,
all the shit we doing.
I said, but love. I'm like, no grown ass man, no matter how mad he get.
Exactly.
I don't condone women hitting men, because they're reactors. They're natural reactors. So of course, you have to pick and choose your battles when it comes down to
say that again. Say it again, and they say it again.
Pick and choose, because you don't know how reactive this man is. And if he's just doing that just to do it, then that's not cool. Now, if he did it, out of reflex, then let it be known. Don't let this shit happen again. But I think I'm like, I pray she's not comfortable with something like that. Like, I didn't, because I felt after a minute, I did feel bad for screaming at her, but I just couldn't fathom.
No.
I couldn't fathom.
Don't feel bad. Some people don't hear you until you say it the way they hear it. And then we learn that Princella wins again. Sometimes you gotta come up and speak their language. And some people, you could say that, hey, listen, please stop. And they don't hear you. But then when you say, look, bitch, then they stop.
Right. It could be people around her that love her, that claim to love her, and they don't say nothing. Sometimes when you hear from somebody that don't know you, it might have an impact.
Yeah.
So you did what your spirit told you to do.
You know, I had to scream at her because I'm like,
exactly.
you gotta. I mean, I don't mean to scream at people. Don't get me wrong, because but I think I needed to because it was bothersome. It was bothersome to see a person who was made fun of think it's
Exactly.
okay to be made fun of,
Exactly.
and then sit up and get up on a panel with people who are really not feeling that, and you get up on the panel and try to defend it. And I was just like, girl,
Learn how to read the room, honey.
learn.
Learn how to read the room.
I was like,
She did
learn.
not try.
You that's not the type of atmosphere for them to be making fun of you. You need somebody to really speak life into you, because that was very traumatizing. And I pray if she is listening, I pray that it never happens to her again. I pray that she got rid of that person, because I've had the guy sleep with an AK next to my head. Okay, so you can't sit here and do certain things. Like, you can't sit here and think that's okay, because when he did that, next day I was gone. I'm like,
but they providers and protectors, Nana.
Provided what? Stress and my edges falling out. Protecting what? Not my emotions, not my body, because you're hurting me. The fuck?
That's why I said I had to ask my ex-husband. Now, why you out here trying to protect me from everything out here in the world? Who's protecting me from you?
Exactly,
girl. That's exactly what the men be saying. It's like, well, how the fuck is that supposed to work then? If you're the enemy, if you're the enemy, how is that supposed to work, sir?
Yeah,
hell, I thought we was in the
Ryan,
struggle together.
give us the face. Let us know.
You know what's crazy? When I hear men sitting up talking about, not all men, when males sit up and talk about, oh, women are terrorists, they're our enemy. I'm like, wait a minute.
Hold
so
up.
That's why I wasn't fucking with Jay Prince on that, because that's who said that shit, and that's like he kept saying it.
You know what? I figured out something about JP, y'all. I saw him on, trying to think where I saw him. It was Venus's channel. I saw him on Venus's channel, y'all. He is broken. When I tell y'all something just came over me. I'm one of them intuitive people.
Why I keep messing with Jay Prince, man?
No. We're not saying it in a bad way.
He's broken.
I'm like, I'm like, something really traumatized him, and
very much so.
I'm like, and I don't think he's never really had an outlet for it. Like,
and he ain't confronted her about it. Whoever it was. Oh my God! I want to box the bitch's ears, because you have damaged this man.
Not box the bitch's ears.
And I hope that this is just an internet persona. You know what I'm saying?
I do too, because I really think he loves his daughters. Yes. He mean well. I think he got a real good heart.
Today he showed us that, right?
We saw the human side of JP.
Yes, JP, thank you.
Yeah, we saw the grown man in him. That's why I was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm like, even though it was still stupid as hell to make a goddamn video about going to the child support center, but I digress. I said,
right?
You still got one eye on you, bro. You still say he saying some real shit, and I like when you have a real moment.
Because he showed was like, yeah, y'all. He, what he peeped about old girl. He peeped it. I don't know if y'all caught it, but he peeped it. He was like, yeah, see, that's the kind of mother that if her daughter came and told her something would happen, she would blame the daughter.
She'd be like, what the fuck?
I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I did.
Well, I heard that. I heard it. That's why I was like, okay, JP, okay, because
that's how I knew JP. I said, come on, JP. He was in daddy mode today.
Right, we're gonna pass the mic to the pastor, Daddy Prince, Daddy Jay Prince,
because he was too mad at Ali when Ali tried to act like he didn't know what he was talking about. He said, "Oh, so I'm lying."
And if you put it on his mama, the way he feel about his mama, everybody knows how he feel about his mama, and they believe him when he put it on his mama. Yeah. So
thank you.
You can't.
And he was super animated too. So that told me there. Yeah, my brother act like that when he telling the truth. So I know JP
when he telling the truth.
And
his story. And guess what? From the first time this aired, the first time I heard about this, from whenever it was ago, up until now, he's been the same conviction behind the same words and the same kind of story.
Like he didn't have no problem giving Tommy's ass the business.
Y'all niggas think we dumb. We don't be paying attention. Y'all better listen to what women talk about, because we're telling you. How do we know he's telling the truth about any part of the story? Is because every single time, unless he done step in the mirror and practice that shit like Denzel Washington, then the award will go to Jay Prince. But it seems like every single time he tells that same story, when he gets to the same part of the story, he has the same part of the conviction and the same influx in his voice, the same way. Every single time. And I heard him repeat the story a few times. So that tells you that part, he really believes it, and it really happened in his perspective, which is, you can't argue, because people don't get excited about shit that, you could tell. So,
and when he in talk mode, because he'll say, "Can I ask you a question?" But he did not say that not one time today. Not one time.
He was very hurt.
He didn't stutter. He didn't stumble over his words. He didn't do none of that.
It was crispy and clear
and concise.
Yeah,
he had some verbs and some nouns in the right place.
Exactly.
And you know what's the crazy part, y'all? You don't understand that the person that was on the panel with him, Unlikely, came up to help him. Like, yo, I was on the panel when he was talking. When y'all was talking about the the little white girl. He got up on the panel, was like, "How you gonna tell us?" I was there.
Exactly.
He was dead serious. That's why Unlikely stopped fucking with him, because he couldn't deal with that anymore. And of course, we was gonna look at you sideways, like if you still affiliating yourself with this man that sit up and said it's okay, whether he say it's legal or not. That's still not okay. And you still.
But Jay Prince was the one. Jay Prince was the one Nene that said that day. Daryl has that clip when he said, he was like, "Wait a minute, y'all sound with after everybody." Okay, after the 4-hour conversation, or the however 40 the hours of conversation that they had. I don't know where it was, but I guess it seemed like it was towards the end when Jay Prince was like, it was a pause in the argument when Jay Prince said, he was like, "It seems like y'all niggas would be okay with this if it wasn't for the law." And like it was dead quiet for like a hot second, and pretty much everyone was like, "Yeah." Like even if
Bob Cherry I'm sorry, James.
Go ahead. No, you.
That's like when Bomb Cherry last week asked Sharon, then how come there are laws if what was y'all not violent? How come there's laws? Nobody answered that question. She even pointed out, she's like, "I guess ain't nobody gonna answer my question then, because I'm asking y'all, why are there laws if y'all not violent?" Or no, she said aggressive.
Oh yeah, because he didn't want to believe that the testosterone was what
they sit and talk to each other. They call it barbershop talk, right, Genesis? They call it barbershop talk.
He was Sharon was irritate me when he kept saying barbershop. I said I work in a salon, and
I remember that.
Because the inverse is how we talk in the beauty salon, and we don't talk like that.
And we don't talk like that. We don't sit and talk about we don't talk about doing little kids and shit like that. We don't talk about stuff
we don't talk about that. Because I have nothing for them females that be messing with, and I usually don't say females, but I don't have nothing for the ones that mess with little boys, because you just as bad as the men, ma'am. You damaging
horrible. You horrible.
So it's not like you don't get different smoke. Like you have feminine smoke for the women and masculine smoke.
I ain't got time for that. You don't need to be doing
that.
Children.
Everybody gets the same smoke.
The children is children, and
damn,
you don't hear the vitriol that I have in my voice when it comes down to men. The vitriol I have in my voice if I come down.
She can get that smoke too.
That's why I let it. Shit, you heard me. I said, I don't give a fuck if any one of y'all on this motherfucking panel, your ass switch and do something and say something real stupid. Best to believe you gonna hear my mouth. Like you gonna hear
right is right and wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong. I don't care what you trying to. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, she was up there like a shitty. What you call them? Lawyers that they hire from the court.
Oh, the court, a court appointed attorney.
One of them. Take a plea.
She was doing a piss poor job at her job.
Oh my God, ma'am, just shut your ass up with your self-righteous, indignant ass.
Why was she so concerned about evidence of proving it? Like, but then you can literally turn around, and didn't we just have something happen where what the fuck, it was just in the news, or with somebody ended up deleting their girlfriend or whatever, or they were talking about it, and nobody took them seriously because they were just talking, and then they ended up doing it. It was just like something that was just in the news. But how do you not acknowledge that that's usually what people do? They say, but at the same time, I guess they say the person who's not talking about it be more likely to do it because they would keep it to themselves. But in most cases, when it's like a sex, an essay or someone having some sort of improper touching, they're usually talking about it and they test the waters first. And they
like
say
JP
something
said.
to somebody.
Hey,
yeah,
MJ,
so I believe
like
that.
JP said, there's truth in jest.
I believe that then, because now that he drew up that, hey MJ, he drew up that that emotion in me when I heard that. So it was like those
MJ.
triggers started. Hey MJ, she started
with her beautiful self.
Girl, come on up here with your little antioxidants.
She looks like Lauryn Hill to me, and I love me some Lauryn Hill.
We are.
Yeah, she does look like Lauryn Hill. Because it don't even matter.
Sing it, Genesis. That's the song right there.
I'm like, is she off? Because she might be at work.
Oh, yeah, she might be.
That's okay. But she's listening. Thank you for listening, because now I have 7 people. Yay. But yes, y'all, I just want to I need a waiting to exhale.
Okay.
Both of y'all, I'm so jealous.
What?
Why?
I want to go. I want to go out of space too.
No, this how I know Genesis high. She'll start flicking with that hair. And she loves you. She'll start messing with that hair.
Where's the puppy, Genesis?
And then Daryl, he start acting
Where
like
the puppy?
Sleep.
You, my baby puppy? Him.
Sleep. Lazy in my
sleep
cat.
on the bed.
Is he?
It's
where your cat at,
bedtime.
I need to get me a pet.
Where your cat at? I'm home.
He's on the. He's
antioxidants, good for your soul and your body.
Just sleep. He abandoned me. He just said, "Fuck you." I was like, "Well, damn." You know,
he know where the warm spot is. Yeah, he know where the warm spot is, so he goes.
Yes, Lord. He's so
hang
spoiled.
out.
My baby's so spoiled. That baby's so spoiled.
I'm still on the high from playing with my grandson, y'all.
That's cute.
He just got here. He got here in October, and he is the sweetest little thing. I had his belly laughing today.
He has brand new baby.
That's a brand new baby.
So sweet. I told my daughter, "Don't you have no damn mo?
Oh damn!
No damn mo, please don't."
What's that for?
I don't want to have
baby.
to kill nobody. No, this is her second.
Oh, she can have one more.
Yeah,
Come
this
on.
is her second. See, it's
easier, right, as you go. So this one,
I just want my baby to be happy. She's beautiful, smart, funny, all of that, and I just want her to be happy. I'm tired of her messing with these tech heads.
Oh, not the bandits. The mama is mad at the bandits.
Yes. And I didn't want that for my girls, but damn it, oh Jesus.
You can't help it. You know,
I know
that's how.
But I was trying to tell their father when they were teenagers, listen, sir, you need to do your job as their father so you can tell them how a man's supposed to act. But no, you don't want to do that. You're gonna tell me, well, since you they mother, they girls.
That's true, but that's not true, because the only place that I've ever my granddad used to take me like on dates and like make me put on my dress and my little black patent leather shoes and go out to like Dairy Queen, or we'll sit and go to
my father's
Big
father
Boy.
was like that.
Yeah, like that's the only way that's because your mom is going to give you her version of it. Think about that. So if her version is a little off kiltered,
see, Genesis, get out of my head, will you please? Get out of my head. You sneaking around in my head or something? Because I told him that. I said, look, my father told me about dudes and my mother told me about dudes. But guess whose information stuck? It wasn't my mother's, because she can only tell me from her experience, which is the same thing you should be doing for your daughters. But no, that's them Libra men. See, I messed around and had children.
Oh, well, everybody has dropped their zodiac sign, because we were just asking. Did Kimfo did hers. So, MJ, you got to give us your zodiac. We don't want to know the birth. You're an Aries, MJ? Oh, man, you guys. I tell you, that Aries guy, he was just like, look, baby, I ain't trying to be messing around. He said, I ain't trying to be doing nothing funny with you, but I'm just letting you know now I can't fix shit. I was like, what? He was like, I ain't fixing shit. I don't know how to do nothing. I was like, how you don't know how to do nothing? You're a man. He was like, I
had a dude tell me that
I
too.
called the lawn man. He was like, I don't do nothing. I was like,
and I'm like, and we're all okay with this?
That's when I said, I don't know about you, sir.
I had one that was, it was like watching grass grow and paint dry, y'all.
Not grass grow.
So boring.
You don't do nothing. Boring. Do y'all know we need y'all to cut the grass?
I got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. I can make it any size. You are dismissed. You have been cut from the team. Clean out your locker.
Did she say, look, you know what? I'm done. I'm going on mute. Shut
up, Nene. I'm old. I got to be colorful. Shit, I got to get my kicks any way I can.
I don't understand that. Sometimes it's like watching a pool boy. Like, I understand that, white rich woman. You know, sometimes we need you to cut the grass. So I can know how to cut my grass, but I need y'all men to do stuff so we can watch y'all.
But once I'd like to smack you on the ass. Okay.
Hello. Can we just walk up to you and grab you on the balls?
Y'all telling me y'all both got roses? Y'all got the rose or something?
Well, no, I ain't got no rose. I'm too cheap to buy a rose. So I did with the alternative
right over there.
You said who? You said Ron? What'd you say?
No, I said that sometimes I would want to just walk up to you and grab your balls and give you a kiss and say, have a good day. We go
okay.
Oh, you tell me what's up? I'm in her mind. She keep calling me, man. I'm working. What's up?
We asked because we wanted to know what you thought about what we were talking about. But go back to what you were doing.
He heard grab balls and kiss, and he was like, "Hello, you called my name."
I didn't call you.
I did. I'm like, what? I like a woman to grab my balls. Go ahead.
You didn't call my name. All I heard was balls.
Did someone say balls?
Did someone say balls?
You rang.
You said scrotum.
Someone say feel up.
You know, you talking about Alex.
Did you say penis? Penis Johnson here at your service.
You called?
Oh my God!
Look! I'm glad. I said Rob probably take you up through there though. Genesis. You probably.
Man, I'll mess Genesis head up, man. Don't get you. I'm gonna come out here and try to stalk me in Miami.
You better walk quietly and carry a big stick, sir.
Okay, real gangsters move in silence, Governor.
Exactly. So, and just by the fact that you opened your mouth disqualifies you from the running.
No,
don't. You just said fuck around and find out.
No, do not.
That's a Scorpio. Don't.
I already know, girl. I got 2 little sisters because my stepdaddy is Scorpio. We already know. That's how I got 2 little sisters.
I make your hair hurt. You better.
Y'all be making my hair hurt before y'all even do anything. Do you understand? Y'all don't be listening to us.
Oh man.
Yes, because Rose will help you out. Yes, it will, because he's not gonna never buy you any roses, and it doesn't take battery. You can plug it in. So guess what? You absolutely don't need
shut the front door. I might have to rethink my position on that.
Because it has a charger. So if he can't pay your electric bill then to keep your rose working, and then he damn sure can't do shit for you.
Damn you, Tyler Perry.
Wait, so man, that's why I want to ask you. So man,
because before. No, look, Tyler Perry said that you got to pay electric bill, but my point was before, back in the day when we used to use vibrators, we used to require batteries. So then at that point, it was if your man can't buy you batteries, then what the fuck is he good for? Because you're actually using. But now that the rose and the doodads are rechargeable, then if he can't pay the electric bill to keep the recharge happening, then what is he good for? We just evolved.
MJ,
we just evolved.
You at work, MJ? Because I need to ask you a question. I hope Daryl ain't listening, but I want to ask.
I want to know, did I see a ring? I just see her talking with her hand, and it was like glittery. And I just don't. I can't even remember which hand and go on, but hair. And they be like, and then sometimes you need to, and an empath. That's right.
I said, MJ, are you at work? I need to
Oh,
ask
we
you.
are gonna be in trouble tomorrow in the morning.
We're gonna be in trouble.
We're gonna be in
Daryl
trouble.
had me up at 6 in the morning. I'm like, Daryl, go to bed.
You said Pride, how you Pride? No, Pride said Price is in my DMs asking for a friend request.
Oh yeah, he trying to put down. I told you
put down with what?
They trying to put down. I told you, man. These man here, man. Come on.
I told you I ain't feel good today. Got my nerves bad.
You got burners.
Yeah. Y'all good looking women.
Y'all niggas make me sick.
Y'all good looking women. Y'all good looking women.
Thank you, Ron.
Man gonna try to holler.
Thank you, Ron.
You know what I'm saying?
Ron, we are beautiful. Can you say it, Ron, please?
Yeah, y'all beautiful black women.
So
no, that ain't what you're supposed to say, Ron.
No, bro.
She said that's not what you're supposed to say, right?
Because we gotta tell you every time, don't you? Oh, you're supposed to be learning us as you enter the.
No, hold on. I already told you, black woman is God. You get what I'm saying?
I
Ron, in the bedroom, I'm the God. You get what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Congratulations, Ron. Congratulations.
Do I need to get my ID out or something?
Marcy, I don't know. You know, Ron talking shit now. Ron talking shit.
Do I need my parents' permission to be in on this conversation?
No.
No.
You
got to make sure the woman got to be satisfied at all times. You feel me?
Oh,
exactly.
God have mercy.
You know what? Mute the.
Who muted?
Yeah, well, who muted?
Nene muted. Okay,
I had to mute the mic. I had to mute the mic because he ain't lying.
He said a Scorpio man keeps the woman satisfied at all times. Okay, well then, Ron. Like we said,
he ain't lying.
Ron, this is what we said on my show. Ron, what we said on my show is this is the year of receipts. I ain't fucking around to find out shit without a receipt. So
you better say it in case I need to take it back.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
You can't
in case I need to go to customer service.
You got no. You should have customer service reviews, and you should have some perspective and some things you should know at this point.
I'm gonna get some receipts. I get some of my old exes.
You can't. I mean, you can't even.
Don't tell me you can find your Pornhub.
Nah, man. No.
These days, listen, y'all might fuck around and this nigga got a whole OnlyFans with his dick everywhere. Come on now, stop with the so,
real.
No.
Let's be real. Cause you know.
Oh shit, we gonna be calling you Ron.
Ronnie Ron come with the roses and he be like, brrr, and then the whole real pack of roses in his hand, like, brrr.
She said she wants some receipt. No worry, I'm gonna send you some receipt. I'm gonna show it to you in the DM.
Now, what if Ron's tongue is like that, like the rose?
That's usually the point. That was the whole conversation because that's my other point that we was gonna get to talk about men.
My first thing would be, I hope you know how to use that thing, sir.
No, because they face be everywhere. They be doing it. Where's you going? Where's you going? Where's you going?
Doing the Daryl.
Y'all be cracking up that word, man.
Y'all be Stevie Wonder. Y'all be Stevie Wonder. Y'all be like, my shady, I don't know.
I'm about to quote Bob Cherry, y'all. Back in my day, the brothers used to know how to do the alphabet.
Girl, say your name. What's your name?
Okay. I see you're familiar, Genesis.
My name. How you spell it? It got 8 letters. I'll wait.
Your mouth.
Sing it if you have
Don't
to.
hurt your mouth.
If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands.
They don't understand. They don't understand.
Oh man, look, we might as well go on this because we've been talking about sex. You know what? Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how to eat some pussy now.
I almost wanted to give my ex-boyfriend a sandwich because I was like, nigga, is you hungry? Because you're doing a lot of mouth moving. You're doing a lot of munching. I was like, let's just stop and I can get you something to eat because I feel like you're hungry.
You trying to eat, girl?
Not literally. It shouldn't have been like you need a sandwich. Let me get you.
Let me ask you, lady, a question. What did it mean when a woman start crying when you get in her head? What did that mean?
That just means it was damn good and nothing else. Stop trying to complicate it. That just means it was great.
Hold on, Genesis. That was
Why are you
directed towards
inflicting
you.
pain, sir?
And you might get a phone call the next day.
No, I'm gonna
Shit,
come.
or I'll
Come
be
do
from the
round two.
hospital, nigga. What the fuck you trying to suck my whole coochie off? Why
You
you
trying to
taking
suck
it
my
away?
soul out, sir?
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to steal your soul. You just trying to steal your soul. It ain't up for grabs. You all right.
Nice.
Quit
Well, you got
playing.
to figure out some other parts.
There you go. So leave me alone. So there you go, Genesis. Leave me alone. I'm telling you,
I
that's what I
heard
do.
you, but I also told you the best toe sucking was ever from the Scorpio. So that's the last thing I remember was that my toes, my soul went through my toes. And I got free pedicures for an entire year because
I had a moment like that. Genesis, I had a moment like that. I told him, I'm like, you about to have me busting out your windows.
Right, I'm busting windows.
You might need to don't stop doing that, or I'm gonna be busting out your windows, showing up at your job. You don't want that.
Oh no!
Right, with a lunch pack, with a lunch box. I'm like, you hungry?
Like my brother used to say, looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight.
Y'all ain't read about the story about a woman that shot her husband because he stopped getting her head or something like that.
See, you want to reduce me to that?
It's a real story.
I know. I remember hearing something like that. I was just like, wow.
Shut up. Are you serious?
It was real. For real.
No,
real. Google it right now. Google it. She shot her husband because he stopped giving her head.
Husband, yeah.
Damn.
Because he stopped giving her.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bad.
Google it. Google it. You see it.
Look, y'all niggas need to leave us the fuck alone and leave. Y'all play with us. Y'all play with us too much.
I
need to leave us the fuck alone. You need to love us and leave us the fuck alone.
I can't even find my phone. Damn.
Now you talking about them eating coochie? They need to learn how to freaking kiss. And what the hell happened to foreplay?
Right? No, they don't kiss. They kiss like they kissing their hand, like they learn on their hand.
I am not your pillow or your hand.
Right.
You kiss.
If they didn't watch so much corn, they wouldn't think that fucking was supposed to last. For 20
my God!
Yeah, that's what it is. It's corn. That's what messing us up.
It's a false sense of security because they pay, first of all they pay them women.
First of all, nobody paying me nothing. You don't ever gonna have a dick that big, so just cancel the whole corn altogether.
She is being paid.
Not a corn star.
There's lights everywhere. There's other people there. It's not even the same.
And they gave you a blue pill, so your dick's just gonna be hard for the next 4 hours, whether you want it to or not.
And where's the fun in that?
Damn.
So action.
There's no time for there's no cuddling, no nothing.
And then what they don't understand is that they don't understand that makes us turned off, and now we think that guys don't like the other stuff. So guess what? We don't give you nothing.
Nothing.
So it's like a cycle. It's like we don't like that, so we don't give you nothing, and then you keep doing it, but we don't like that, so we don't give you nothing, but you keep doing it.
Right.
Man, that's a real conversation though.
Husband.
You know what the problem is? The problem is the corn ain't made by us. It would be
even
totally
the black,
even the corn was made by us.
By women.
Mm-hmm.
Because
think about that.
In real life, but in real life, okay, because look, Bomb Cherry might be able to attest for this, but I got a wild story though. Because at one point I was such a good administrative assistant that would be my side hustle too, right? So I was working for General Motors at one point down out here on Pontiac at the offices. And then I worked downtown in the Renaissance building. You know, everybody that lived here at one point worked for General Motors. But you know, it became such a good job where it was so repetitive that I was like, I can do this on the side. So I would offer my administrative skills to people like, I'll come in your office and get you all straight, get your filing system straight, and do the work, do all the administrative work for you. And I ended up working for these people who was doing these parties. When I tell you, it was, girl, when I tell you, but it was a good little hustle on the side. But when I say these folks be out here, there should be no reason no man is ever going without vagina. Because after seeing all this stuff and these hoes out here between that and the hoes that just giving it out for free and the people, no, when I tell you these little parties was on some like next level, like I believe the Diddy type party type of shit.
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
it was
They've been
some
doing
of
that for
everybody
years.
in there doing it. I mean, any kind of body was in there. So
wow.
maybe when Bomb Cherry say that, when she said that, I was like, wait, because she got a little insight onto some shit that a lot of men don't understand. And this is how the conversations of girls was having in the room, which guy they was finna get and which one's a baller and how they finna get him on, and how they had like little plan and schemes on how they had their whole little world dealing with these niggas.
Wow.
And I hear them talk like y'all ain't nothing but dollars to them. Dollars and dick.
Right. I mean, who is really
you guys
who is really
want to care about you
watching and buying? It's men.
Because
it ain't
when I
us
tell you
in
that
the
shit is
club.
real like that, and it was literally like cameras and over here it's a side thing going on, and I'm just walking around with the books like, okay, the next girl is Cherry Raspberry and Banana coming in, and they're it's
the fruit trio, y'all.
I'm looking like okay, so what's your name? Fuck Me Baby. Okay, Fuck Me Baby. And, you're because that shit is organized. That shit is for real.
When they telling the truth, she's right.
A party over here, but it'll be a whole action. And this girl got about to fuck all these 40s guys because these all 40s guys about to get their cameo. And I remember the interesting thing about it was I would hustle. So I had suggested to them that why don't I just be like the cigar girl? So you remember back in the day when you had the girl that walk around and be like cigars?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had got the box and everything, and I would just walk around since I had my shit with me anyway. You know, I was like, but then I had all of that. I was like, I had condoms, I had whatever
you did too.
Blue pill they wanted to have on there, the little black ant, that little rhino shit. I had all that. I had everything. I had like a whole little thing with like a lot of little shit on there that they needed for the party. But for real, I remember having I had a raffle. I had a girl that was a damn near Corinne Steffens, and she was like, I'm gonna give 2 guys head, and and I said, well, I'm gonna raffle it off, and let the person whoever won. Do you know how many niggas was buying tickets?
You see how creative we are.
Mm-hmm.
Now you see, you went in there, you're like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
I just saw it. I was like, I'm not gonna be in here, and I'm not fucking somebody to make money off of everything I could touch.
Exactly.
Because I'm not doing none of that shit. But the point is that guess what? While you sitting up here watching this 22 second porn, somebody back there like me or keeping all that shit organized and you so dumb, you waiting for 2 minutes and 23 seconds of something.
Right.
And that's you supposed to fuck me.
Wow.
No. Yeah,
it's like get you some skills. You
need to go back to home ec class for real.
Get you some charisma, some charm, a sense of humor, and learn how to hold a conversation. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I agree.
No, but
for God's sake, look, for Pete's sake, put on some damn cologne.
Yeah.
No shade on dreads, but if y'all don't keep y'all dreads together, we do your whole everything smells at the same time. And I get it why people prejudge that, but especially with the guys that have hair, like
I'm like at least Ronnie every time he come on the camera, his hair is done. Because
I am going to shave that man bald and steal his locks. They are gorgeous. Yeah, sorry. You gonna wake up bald headed one day. You gonna want to wear your hair. I'm gonna be flicking them around.
Don't take away my power.
They lovely. I seen them. Yes. I was like, I would love to shave his head and have my daughter put them right in my head.
Marcy, you need to take Prides because he don't give a shit about heads.
No, thank you. I've seen his. No, thank you.
I'm done.
No.
But be honest, you like dread. Y'all like dread because y'all like to pull it while he giving y'all head. Come on now.
I just like to play with him.
Because I don't want to pull your hair out.
Exactly.
I play the fifth.
We want them to stay even. Although I do have my kit that I can reinstall them should they do come out. But
okay, so then you hear that, Governor? I'm stealing yours. You let Genesis get you some more.
I got my little latch hook and my little hook in there. I can reinstall it back and
She got you. She got no worries. You won't be bald for long. You just consider it charity work.
You know,
get the Jamaican lock gel and get your locks all in.
And I'm gonna need
this
some
is
edges.
Not a real girl. Listen, I got my edge regimen working. I got a really good edge control that I get that I order. Wait a minute, let's go back real quick because this is not a real story. This is a real. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a real story.
It's a real story. Like a
Okay.
I was just looking at. Damn, I just missed it.
No, we can all look.
Oh, look, like here, an article about a man takes his wife to dinner and murders her right after.
But we're not violent. We're not aggressive.
That's true. That's the first thing they say.
We're not violent.
All right, y'all can see it. Okay, so where is it? Okay, wait, where'd it go? Oh, I didn't want. It's an ad. What?
But here's another one. A stud struggle. So sad. A Houston woman strangles her 18-year-old girlfriend to delete after she believes she gave her a STD and left her lifeless body on a hiking trail. That's sad.
Wow. What happened to doing a little bit of investigation? Question everything, please.
Yeah.
What? Do y'all see this before? Oh, she's to eat my vagina every night. He suddenly changed. I knew what before. So now she was like, she went to complain about he stopped eating her vagina, but was eating his new girlfriend's vagina. So that's crazy. And she shot him in the chest. Y'all can leave us the fuck alone,
ma'am. Well, you're going somewhere where where's she going? She'll have a never-ending supply.
Her vagina eat.
She'll have a never-ending supply.
Is anything
and lots of willing volunteers, whether she likes it or not. So, ma'am, you see, be careful what you wish for.
She wants to look. She professes to go to be innocent and want to actually have a child. So she wanted actual.
No, fuck that.
I'm not saying I agree with you.
Yeah, ma'am, you took the wrong road on that one.
You a done deal.
You could have got you a girlfriend if it was that serious.
It was that serious, yeah. Like you know, she'll eat your pussy all day if she wants.
Okay, to, ma'am, you went about that all wrong.
Go to Priscilla. Yeah.
Okay.
What the heck? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, you sorry, ma'am.
I never think about you.
You did nothing for the sisterhood on that one, dear.
Ooh, you said it's back a couple steps. Oh my God! But hey,
a couple.
That's a couple big steps. Ron, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You guys are just getting murked out here.
Yeah, don't play with a woman's soul. Don't suck her soul out. She's gonna kill you. Delete you.
I mean, seriously.
Apparently, she gonna she ain't got nothing to lose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, my best friend used to say it all the time. You can't let all of them do it because if they do, you drive them crazy. Must be true.
What you mean to drive them crazy?
It drives them. Apparently, they can't handle it. Some of them can't handle it.
She's for real.
They can't handle it. It's too good to them. Apparently, they just can't handle it. You could, I mean, it's like eating potato chips. You can't just eat one, but you're gonna have to.
Wow, you did not compare our vaginas to Pringles.
Yes, pace yourself.
You know they're addicted. They're addicted.
You got to pace yourself.
You said it's like eating diamonds. You just like eating chocolate covered cherries. There's no way you can just stop. You just have to eat the whole box.
Okay, well, hard head make a soft ass, I guess.
You heard that, Brian? When you eat a candy, you have to eat the whole box. You just can't just eat a little bit.
I mean,
yeah, I know that. A black woman taught me that. That's why I know what to do.
Oh,
Black woman
Black
taught
woman
me.
is God. You was taught by God herself.
Yo, black woman taught me that, so that's why I said I know what to do.
Yeah,
But
to get
not
on
every
your
man
little
know what to
sisters
do.
now. Go on,
Won't
get
she
your
do
ass
it?
on.
Won't he do it?
Good job, Brian. But it's not but because all that's like a factor, right? Because it all contributes to the fact because we have this crazy statistic everyone keeps throwing around, right? That I don't even know is true, but I might look it up now because they're talking about how 80% of women do not have an orgasm with their and have partners, have marriages, have whole husbands. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, how? How is it so many people?
Because there's no more foreplay, Genesis.
Right. And then our sex organ is outside, so it's 75% of women don't actually have an orgasm from penetration. So it's about right. It's about
So
right.
so men got it wrong. Then they think by having sex, like by penetrating us, the penetration's for them. The penetration's for y'all, but for the
But
guys.
if you think about it,
we do need it, but we don't. If that's the case, right? I'm sorry.
But if you think about it, you got to start. We as women, we like cars in the wintertime. You got to start the car. You got to warm it up. And you gotta go with our mind first. Gotta go with our, you gotta make us think about that shit all day. Run the vacuum cleaner, wash the dishes, change the baby, do some sexy shit like that. It's like
you said running the vacuum cleaner turns me on. Go ahead with that.
Okay, I think I might leave a note in your lunchbox.
When you get home, baby.
Oh,
damn, she giving out free game. She giving out free game. They giving out free game.
I'm like, I got a whole bunch of suction for you.
Okay. I got a new vacuum cleaner. Let's try out the suction.
Anyway,
we have to start with our heads.
Don't get me
started. You can't just get in and start driving. What the hell wrong with you?
Look. You better learn.
Oh my God, I was laughing so hard, but I was coughing at the same time.
She said she was clapping and laughing at the same time, but it's true.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Because she said we got a new vacuum cleaner, honey.
A whole lot of suction.
Come on, Nene. Come on. Nene knew where I was going with that. She just took it home.
But if that's the case, then it's like it really is backwards. It's like penetration is for them because they get off by getting inside of us, but we really need them on the outside of us to get us off because
and love making for y'all. We supposed to make love to y'all.
Right.
Yeah. Penetration for us, love making for y'all. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Don't you penetrate when you love making?
No, because it's a difference when you love making because it's a lot more time. You got to take your time with a woman.
Exactly. There's hand holding, there's eye contact, and
there's caressing, and shit like that.
Yeah. Ain't penetration just putting you in me? You talking about like what?
That's for them. Jen is right. You was right. That's for them. But
they get to feel the warmth because the touch is okay for them, but for us it's more stimulating for us than it is for them. Penetration is more stimulating for them. So, we
penetration is for them, and head is better for or cunnilingus.
Yeah. Head going to be better.
Head and caressing is better for us. Yeah,
because like you feel it.
Yeah, our receptors are a little more heightened
than yours. And the tantra is for us, and then just the fucking is for the guy.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because if you think about it, when you in missionary and you wanna just look at your eyes and stuff like that.
Girl, I'll be starfishing so you can hurry up and get the fuck up off of me because he's not doing what I want him to do anyway.
I got a thing. I gotta go wash the dishes.
Damn.
Like Dory, like what was that in the movie Dory? When stuck to the starfish, was stuck to the side of the fish tank. Like,
I
just be like, okay, here, what do you want? The fuck wrong with you?
No.
You're not gonna do what I want you to do anyway. So why are you starting this? Why are you even doing this?
Are we even doing this?
You're not even following the fucking directions. You're building the shit wrong.
Damn.
You're doing it all wrong. You almost get to the point where you go, you know what? Just move. Let me. I'll do it.
I ain't trying to
That's
suck
a
no
bag of
pussy. I don't know
toys.
what you talking about that. I can't reach down that low. My head can't go that far. You know, my face.
You said not my head can't. They say the own ones. What you dab over there?
I'm so she said look, she said it. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to suck my own, I can't get that low. My legs can't go there.
Wait. Just no.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
I can't reach around. I can't get to
but, my neck probably too short. You know what I'm saying? My titties too big. I'm like,
I'm listening. I'm listening. Trust me, I'm listening.
I'm gonna need some oxygen.
I'm taking notes. He said, let me tell you, you're gonna come to the big girl, or you're gonna get to the big girl and be like, I already know what problem you got. I already know what problem you got. I got you. I already know what's the issue. You already gonna know.
Wait, how about this?
I'm already damn near trying. I'm trying to keep my titties apart so I won't just suffocate myself. So trying to get.
No. He's like, can you hold this for me, sir? Just hold these for me.
Hold that right quick.
Part them like the Red Sea, okay? Part them like the Red Sea.
Hold this for me right quick.
Well, I thank God that I'm relatively proportionate, no shade, but I was like, I don't know what I would do if I had big old biggies.
Man, I got big old titties. Fuck all there.
But I do be getting jealous of the girls with the tickle bitties because the guys be like, "Ooh, look at her titties," and I be like, "Oh,
no,
we over here."
No. Well, you gotta pay almost $100 for one motherfucking bra. You ain't gonna like it no more. You keep them bitty.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no. Wow.
I'm just saying.
See, when you got
no way.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. We just up talking slap. I think I can have 6. She said, and don't neglect the top size fellas. That's what we're talking about, Lauren, is that first we was talking about the fact that their heads be everywhere. They be Stevie wondering, like, how you doing out here? I'm gonna say, they be like, hey, what's up, people? Hey, what's up, people? Like Stevie Wonder. Where do they put their head? We don't know. Why are you aiming for anything but the bullseye? But now we're talking about the tickle bitties, because those of us that don't have them, the guys seem to neglect them because they're not titty. We're not the titty girl for them. You know what I mean?
They still toys, damn it.
But they don't. The guys who like titties don't like little. Girls with titties. If they like asses, they like big asses. Okay, so us little ass girls be like, hi, we're over here. Little ass person.
We'll be over here just whenever you're ready.
Corner with all the little asses.
Ring the bell.
Mine wide, so I can't say that. It's just wide.
Me either, Nene. I can't say nothing either.
I can't say nothing. It's wide.
Nene, that's why you be driving your husband crazy. You got everything. You get what I'm saying? The old man perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at you, see, I'm but like a teenager.
You got everything.
Well, I mean,
she know how to cook, knock that nigga in a food coma, put it on.
Hey, y'all know how to do sex. It's like y'all older than me. Stop playing.
Relationship goals, Nene. Your relationship goals. We trying to knock them out with the roast beef and the pussy.
No, but don't worry, little booty matter too now. Don't discriminate the little booties too. They matter.
All booties matter, Governor.
All booties matter, Governor. Run for governor.
I think Ron like them short petite women. You like petite women running around, or you like a little thick? You like a little
no thick. Okay.
You said
thick. No, but I had all type of women, so I had that experience. So,
see what I'm saying? And so
I had I think the one that I could always remember. I had a 300-pound woman. That was like the best sex of my life.
Let's hear for the big girl.
And you know this,
300 pounds. 300 pounds.
Okay, look. Hey, y'all, look. We're about to let Lauren up, so everybody say hi.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey. Lauren, she want to get messy.
What? I randomly woke up. I was like, "What? Okay."
We talking about
this ladies' night.
We talking about all booties matter because look, us little booty girls get pushed to the side because we small and we small framed and petite when the big booties. The guys be looking at the big booties like they can't take it.
Lauren got a little tootie booty. I don't know what you talking about. You see Lauren pictures?
Lauren is
she ain't having no problems.
She got a little nice little cute little body. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. But I ain't saying that she don't get. Yeah, but she a little package. She a little Eminem mini.
Yeah, I'm small, so it's all gonna be like.
Yeah,
it's all gonna look good. You know what I'm saying? As long as I keep my weight up, I'll be all right.
Right. Keep the weight up. Oh, speaking of weight up, I'm holding accountability to anybody who wants to work out with me or just start working out and doing more physically, whether it be walking, getting up, whatever you want to do. Just hold each other accountable. So if I happen to just check in and ask you, what did you do today? Something good towards your health? Did you get up, park a little further from the door and take the long walk? Walk around Walmart. By the time you walk around Walmart, it's already gonna be a mile. So everybody got to do something. So accountability thing.
I hear that.
I hear you. I don't know about it if I'm gonna participate, but I got you.
Right, that's not really noted at all. I was like,
don't say that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
I walk around my building anyway. It's all good.
Yeah, I walk
get up, move around, get the blood moving, whatever. Eat something right today. We all know what to do. We just don't want to do it. But
Ronnie Ron want to eat something right today. I know he does.
You know what?
You're damn right. You're right. You're in line.
Well, according to Ronnie,
vitamin B. I need my black woman. Vitamin B.
You better come on with it there, brother.
Your antioxidants, your nourishment.
Vitamin B.
Take your time.
Yes. Oh, Lauren, wait. What you gotta give us your zodiac sign. Everyone's has given us their zodiac sign. Oh, Killer Swag, you gotta give us yours too.
Killer Swag, Libra.
Oh, he's a Libra.
Shit, Libra gang. Hey, Killer Swag.
Lauren, you're a Libra?
No. Is that what you think I am?
No, we're asking everybody so far.
Ron I'm curious. I wonder what you think I am. I'll tell you what I am, but what do you think?
I say Virgo.
Okay. Anybody else?
A Capricorn.
No guesses.
I don't know.
I'm not. Okay. I'm too high to be trying to think. I ain't even
okay. Oh, you say like you don't even yeah. I'm not playing the game. I'm a Pisces.
Oh, you're the only one. So far, we got Virgos. Oh, Pisces. I don't know about Pisces. Let's look them up.
Pisces women are cool.
I said
they like the other side of the pillow. They cool.
Some of them are crazy though. I've met some crazy female Pisces.
Well, yes, that's true. That's very true. My last roommate was an Aries. I want to break her freaking neck.
Oh,
not break.
MJ's an Aries. I think Kim Folk is an Aries. Who's up here? Nene's a Cancer, and Marcy's a what?
Libra.
A Libra. Yep. And then Ron is a Scorpio. Nasty ass.
She had to throw that in.
My god! Because he's been proving it. She's been proving me correct. So.
You've been up there acting up, Ron.
Oh, hold on. I gotta send you this one. Hold on.
He's been quite behaved, Lauren.
He's a good guy over here. Mimi's a Virgo.
You heard what she said? He tried to act like he didn't hear that shit. I heard what you said.
He heard. He heard.
I didn't hear anything. I was looking at the chat. I was looking at whatever. She said Pisces men are the worst, never worse. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear that the men are pretty bad.
Cancer men are retarded. Okay, not retarded. Cancer men are challenged.
Yeah, no.
They
Cancer.
The
ex was a Cancer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And Gemini men are nuts.
You see, I said earlier, and I'm a Cancer
good
woman.
Lovers.
Yeah, because we're different from them, Nene. There's something's wrong with them.
They're super emotional.
Oh.
but then the Leos are so mean and they're so mean. They're so horrible. And I think they look for cancers because of the empath and the path factor. I think they look for people that are going to be like, oh my God, let me, you're so sweet. And then they can just, I think that's in a male-female dynamic. From my experience, my ex he was just mad at the world for everything. And I can't believe that this is who you are. But apparently,
yeah, he needed some healing. It wasn't your fault.
Leo's in my life.
You talking that mean shit? I mean nerve. Okay.
Aquarius men are cool.
Yeah.
Hell no, they clingy as fuck.
And I'll never be another Cancer again either. They're just horrible.
Them motherfuckers clingy as fuck. Hell no, you can't get rid of them motherfuckers. They hard to get rid of. Hell no, I'm good.
Man, they said they boogers.
They boogers.
Yeah, just dig them out and pluck them. No.
No.
They like boogers. You
No.
can't get them off your finger, boy.
You can't get them off.
Let's be flicking, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? No.
That's when you just get desperate and grab a Kleenex and then go wash your hands.
So they asked away, sir, don't you have something to do?
Please.
Oh,
As BF all up in me.
Please. Just
Oh,
please. Look. I'm about to go grow me some more weed. God damn it. Where's the weed at? But anyway.
You say you want to grow it.
No, I said roll me up some more weed.
Ain't you already on Pluto?
No, I'm playing.
Yeah, you
Pluto.
said you was up in the solar system or somewhere up there.
I said Mars. She said Pluto.
I'm past that motherfucker.
Jeez.
Shit, my edible kicking in. Shit, that edible kicking in real fast. I'm like, oh shit, I'm starting to look like Daryl Stevie Wonder.
Oh boy, I
That's
just be.
what he does when he.
I be face smoking right along with Daryl. Just be like, every time he blow out, I blow out. He's so
I
good.
feel like that's what he does when he's looking for the answer. He'll be looking for that. Let me tell y'all real quick. Oh man, this how it happened. This how it went down. You're like, you're not telling us something, sir.
What had happened was,
Lauren, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, because you were up there earlier, when I logged on, we were talking about the whole earlier today episode, because you were, I don't how that whole thing went down, but what was your take on the whole episode, the whole thing? Because everybody's kind of giving their little piece about it.
Well, I mean, I was the first one up there because I was just like, I definitely already knew what was about to happen. And because you just can't, I don't know, people just think that you can just say whatever you want.
Right.
And nothing's gonna happen. And that's just not realistic. To me, that's a different version. Maybe that's if women live in Disneyland and certain other people live in like Marvel movies or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know where Shorty came from. She kind of her voice sounded familiar. And I'm gonna have to ask Daryl about that.
I feel like I heard her on Prince Ella somewhere. On Prince Ella's
Me too.
That's not where I heard her.
Because I was with Daryl. Where's the punchline?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, like I've heard people who, want to delete themselves or whatever. Like I don't be laughing. It's not funny. Okay. And I like, my crime shows and all that stuff so I can understand. But if you don't work in law enforcement, if you don't deal with death or trauma, you're not a doctor or something, like you shouldn't really what I don't understand the where the dark humor comes from quote unquote regular people, you know what I'm saying? So that was just a cop out for me. I don't know why she was going so hard for somebody that she says she doesn't know, but she sounded super invested.
Just like she had something to lose or
yeah, it's just we're stating his preference. Nobody's trying to say that he committed a crime, but if you joking like this, and most people, there's laws against that, so it shouldn't be funny.
Mhm.
So to
They're
me, it
gonna
was like
take you
common
for
sense,
what you're
but it
saying.
was ridiculous. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it after a while. I'm glad it ended when it did, to be honest, because I just couldn't do it.
You know what, Lauren? I know you feel the same way. Didn't you find get a newfound respect for Jay Prince? Because
Yes, we were talking about that today, Greg.
We
Yeah.
all came to a consensus.
Yes, that we had a new found small respect,
you know,
more than
just an inkling.
I mean, I've seen
At
that side
least
of
a
him
little.
before, so it doesn't surprise me. Because I've seen that side of him before, about certain, I guess, topics that hits close to home for him. But
Mhm.
to me, that's just
Wow.
really it. Because when he talks about everything else, it'd be like,
You
fuck,
still a
nigga,
bandit. You still a bandit, but when he have his real
he just
moments,
care because he got
You didn't give him
daughters.
5
You know what I'm
seconds,
saying? Like,
Nene. You didn't even let her finish the sentence.
he
it's
is still a bandit. But I'm just saying,
He's still a bandit.
he have his little moments, where he actually makes sense. And be like, we proud of you, Jay Prince. You had a real nigga moment.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. You Hercules.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have their moments, but then shoot, you still will get cussed out real quick on a panel if you say something they don't like. So
don't get too comfortable.
But
just
maybe
keep
it's
that
the
in
fact
mind.
that, yeah, I'm not trying to even get comfortable, but sometimes it feels like if it's the whole male female dynamic and all this breakdown and tear down of the black people, then maybe you need to hear us tell you good job for a fucking change, and then maybe you'll start wanting to do a good job and leave that other shit alone. But if we just don't keep focusing on all the fucked up shit you do, I guess we're adding to the problem. But it just seems like, because I know for a fact, for me, I know guys have told me, and I don't know, Ron, you could chime in on that too. But I mean, some guys don't get told, "Hey, handsome, you're doing a good job," and none of that shit in the whole day. Whereas me, some of us women can't walk to the mailbox without a nigga trying to holler at us. So it's like a regular thing with somebody's complimenting us. So I feel like sometimes maybe he just needs to hear like, that was good. That's what you need to do, because look how many women were on board with you, and all women are not on board with you when you say the other shit, but women were on board with you when you say this shit. So what do you want? On board or on board?
And it's not about placating to our feelings either. It's about just being real. You know what I'm saying? We like realness.
Yeah.
Like, just be real for once. You don't have to. You can hide your banditry, hide your persona, but when we have a real, I'm talking about real ass conversations. Be real and be vulnerable for us, because that's what we like. That's attractive to us. When you do show I'm like, show a little vulnerability. I want to see a little tear. Real men cry.
So be a person.
Be a person, and so you don't have to be like that. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
It's
I know
not
that.
just like, but we are very receptive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, to other people's pain. And I think that that's something that maybe men have a problem with, is trusting. And I get it,
And empathy. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because I mean, we say stuff, and now it's 5 or 10 extra questions. If they say something, we be like, "Oh, I am so sorry that happened." You know what I'm saying? Like immediately, it's a difference. So,
but this is what we know, because Priscilla said it. That's something that they don't have. They don't have. They know feelings based off a chart that says, see, pain from 1 to 10, where there are the pictures of smiley faces and shit. So when you have that piece of information, you can understand the radar that they have when it comes down to emotion. And how they because they're visual, they're more visual and connected than women are, because we could sit down, read a book. We like visual and we like putting our hands on them, but they're mostly
we use our imaginations when we read a book. They don't have. It seems like
that's not them.
They don't have. No, right. There's no imagination. I don't know.
That's why it took a woman to show Lois and Clark how to navigate from east to west, because we have that type of memory where that photographic memory. Sometimes some men don't have that.
And remember, Grandma was the best hunter.
Yeah, Grandma was the best hunter. So Real men understand that. Real
Mm-hmm.
men have
Mm-hmm.
tapped into that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's up to
It's
you.
don't you like when okay, so I don't want to turn this into it, but I really want to have like a all ladies panel. Like the guys have to like throw the cat money in the cash app if they want to come up on, unless
Right.
they want to just be a simp. Unless they want to come up on the panel and be a simp and totally simp out, we don't want it. But I want to actually have a panel where, and I don't know if my little panel, my little platform can handle it, but I want to have a panel where it's just all women of everybody's age, everybody's, from background. But I really want to just like focus on the top 10 things that we really love about men in general, black men especially. And if a guy wants to come up there and talk about it with us. I want us to just talk female for a change and just talk women for a change, and let's not so much bash the guys, but just let y'all know, because maybe you might need to know the things that we do like, because we focus on so much of what we don't like, what we can't stand. Because believe it or not, while we're sitting here, no woman wants to be alone, but what I'm saying, it's something about that 5 o'clock shadow on the side of my face, and when he grabbed my butt, when he give me a
Come
hug, like
on now.
we
Come
miss
on
that.
now.
We don't want y'all to be so fucking bandits, but you fuck around and find out and run the risk of a nigga trying to fuck you against your will because you want to fucking hug, because you've been, what I'm saying? What the fuck? Like
No,
we
but
lose
Genesis, you
every
want me to
time.
be you want me to be honest with you, and that's why a lot of women like the bad boys, because the bad boys are doing that. Like the good guys ain't really doing
No,
that. Like the bad boys will go and do what
y'all
exactly
are
what you're
dumb. No,
saying.
we don't. Y'all dumb. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We
Y'all
don't. We
dumb.
really don't. I'm like,
We really
I'm like,
don't.
don't. I'm like, we do not like that bad boy persona.
Y'all niggas bad, go to jail. Y'all got a bunch of badass kids. Y'all in and out of fucking, starting with juvenile, fucking not even high school graduates. That's a bad boy in this day and age. Like, we're not talking about the movie Grease, Ron. No offense, but what the fuck? We're not talking about we're not talking about Dirty Dancing. We're talking about today, the niggas in Detroit that posted they carjacking your motherfucking car to IKEA boys. Them are the bad boys right now. We are no, man, no. We
No,
don't
we
want none
don't
of y'all.
really.
The motherfuckers in jail that got 7 kids. Fuck you. Are you crazy? No, I want the nigga that sits at home and minds his motherfucking business, that got shit to do. No, what the fuck? Y'all, no, Ron. Whoever told you that bullshit, that shit was wrong. Sorry.
Okay, I'm like, it may be interesting, for a split second, but now I'm like, I'm gonna tell you, 8 times out of 10, once you open your mouth and show us something different, we gonna be like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Bad boys don't hold good conversations.
They can't.
Ooh,
They can't hold a
they
good
can't.
conversation.
They can't.
They
can't.
don't. Give me a regular dude any day. Regular dude. He
Mhm.
go home, he go to work, go home, his house is clean, he know how to cook, because it's something you do for yourself. I don't want no man sitting around waiting on me to do something.
Right.
If you hungry, if you like to eat, then you cook.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as
And
that.
the
You need to
worst
be
is
waiting on
thinking
no
you
woman to do it
entitled
for
to
you.
it. Like I
The
worst
said,
one is thinking that
patriarchy
they're
hurts
supposed to get it.
everybody.
Right.
Horrible.
It's
No,
ridiculous.
I agree. That's why I'm just like, I tell my brothers this. I'm just like, you need to be able to make something for yourself. You don't want to have to always buy food just because you don't have a girlfriend. Like that doesn't, that's not going to work. Especially if you have kids now. Like you got to learn how to make some basic stuff, because that's
Basic.
what you will have to do for yourself anyway. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't be
And
waiting
it's
for nobody. Oh,
everything,
that's your job
Lauren.
now. Like I don't inherit this. Like,
Right.
Because they think our sole purpose is to serve them. It is not.
No, it's not our purpose to serve you.
My mother told my brother, get your ass in this kitchen. You about to learn how to cook, because you are not about to sit around and wait for anybody to come and cook it for you.
Did
Exactly.
y'all hear
Like,
the vocabulary word that Lauren said? I love vocabulary words over here on my show. So I say that because people be saying shit and they don't even know. Like I said, this is what I say every time I'm on my little live. Sometimes someone's talking to you and because you don't know the words that they use, you have no idea what the fuck they just said. And you walk away like, okay. So did you hear her say that I don't inherit your duties? Inherit, like you done passed me down jewels in the family. Inherit. Because that's what that means. And y'all act like we just, oh, this is your job now. When did I apply? You applied it when you were my girlfriend. You applied when I married you.
When did I apply?
When was the application for being your housemaid?
Okay, and I don't remember going through no interview.
Terms though, they do put stuff in those terms though. Like it's crazy. Like when you hear these, like more of like the red pill space, right? When they be talking about submission, and they're just like, oh, like, well, you submit to your boss, and if you work for a corporation, blah blah blah. Like, nigga, are we in a relationship, or am I your employee and you're my boss?
On, Lauren.
Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. The analogy, like, because is you trying to, okay, the whole point of like forming an analogy is to try to compare it to something that's equal as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Come
like
with the vocabulary. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Go ahead, Lauren.
Yeah, folks need to read just a little bit. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. This shit is just crazy to me because it's like that goes back to like, do you want partnership?
Exactly.
Or do you want that? What is that other one? Just plain leadership or leadership,
indentured servitude.
Yeah, or do you want a partner? And I think most people want a partner. You want somebody that's competent at the end of the day, because you know anything can happen. I know that a lot of these people, especially who are married, they should be happy about their relationship, but they shouldn't be so bold to be bragging about it, because anything can happen. I mean, my mom became a widow at the age of 43. Like, she wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she had work history. She was an active member in the family, so she knew exactly what to do. Like, why would you want somebody who knows less than you on purpose?
Right.
I don't understand that.
On purpose.
On purpose. Like, why would you want
guys
someone
don't be
who
listening.
is a quote unquote child in the mind? Like, we can have our little, quirky little qualities, but I don't think that's girl like. That's just us being silly. You know what I'm saying? Or sarcastic. Like, I'm pretty sure, Genesis, you can relate because you're animated like me. But it's just like, that's just what we do, but it's just like, oh, like, sometimes she just wants to be a girl. And I hate when I hear that shit. I'm just like, no, like, we want to be women. We've already said that. Like, we're grown. And
nigga, I don't want to go back there. You want us to go back to, so this is other thing. See, this is the part where they say the Princella wins again. Where's my sign? Because she said at a certain point of us talking to them, right? Princella wins again, because she said at a certain point when we're talking to them, it's something for some men if they suffer from the alexithymia. So if that man already has a defect in expressing himself, he can't express himself because he can't find the words. So he has a natural barrier that he can't even break down, right? So now if that person is supposed to be trying to empathize with you, they can't, right? They can't even connect with that, what that's supposed to be, let alone on an intimate level, on anything that. So she wins again. So if there's something already there, then they can't even get nothing else. They can't even hear what we're saying. So for us to even explain to them, when we start explaining stuff to them, when we break down stuff to them, when we tell them how we feel, what's our body's going through, they can't even explain it, because she said because of the alexithymia, their brains turn off what we're saying, and now they just hear the wah 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 wah. They stop hearing us. Literally hearing sound come to their ears. They just drown us the fuck out, and we be sitting there like, anyway. So let me tell you, okay, but this, and I'm feeling like, oh my god, once you come over and they don't hear none of that shit. We could be sitting there until we open our legs and show them our vagina and be like, oh, okay, we want to fuck. We can be walking around in a teddy and doing all the other stuff. We can be trying to tell them something to build a closer bond. Be like, this is that moment that you've been waiting for, to build a closer bond with me. But because they already got this lack of, I don't know what the fuck to say to explain myself, and I'm dumb, then they don't even realize that they may not even realize they're turning off. And the ones who already think they're entitled to women and bitches and pussy, they turn off they turn themselves off. They be like, shut the fuck up. And they stop listening. So you don't never get to understand. You don't never get to learn. You'll never get to know, because you don't even listen long enough. You don't even sit long enough to hear the words coming in your ears.
And then when you get quiet, they're like, what's wrong with you?
No, I kind of disagree.
This
I
should
think we
start.
do. I kind of disagree. I think we
Just
do listen.
nothing.
I kind of disagree. I think we do listen, but the problem is sometimes we think you're sexy, so we say, "Go ahead, keep talking." That'll be going through our minds. Just go ahead. We think you're sexy, so
So
keep
at the
talking.
moment you say, "Oh, you're sexy," you're thinking, your little head's thinking, and your brain turns off. You're like, "How much
Nah,
longer
ain't
do
true.
I gotta watch her mouth move before she's putting it on my wee wee?"
That's not true. You animated, but that's not true. No, that's not true. We do be listening. You think man don't listen? Man do listen. When a woman cry, man
Y'all listen up to a certain point. Because we can literally be telling y'all, how many times Ron, do an experiment and ask your female friends how many times they try to give the dude that's driving directions and his ass ain't listening.
Oh my Lord.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You got
like, turn right here.
You got
right,
that one.
right.
Yeah, they don't want to be told nothing when they in the car driving.
Yeah,
They be like, I got it.
We
I'm
both
like,
getting
oh my
lost
gosh,
right
okay.
now. You sitting right next
We gonna
to me.
circle a block again then.
No, but listen. you told me to lead. I gotta lead the situation. If we're in the car, you gotta let me. You
gonna lead us around the block how many times, Ron? How many times you gonna lead us around the block?
I'm like, all right, that's why I just pull out my phone, be like, let me check my email. Like,
Didn't we just pass this house?
Drop me off in the front. I'll get us a table.
Girl, they go to
like,
McDonald's
don't even worry
again.
about it.
That's
You
the
go
third
park the
time
car.
I've seen this yard.
Marcy, now it's on this side because we went that way around the block.
I don't got no pushback.
I get tired of
I
it,
got
man.
no pushback. I'm done.
I
You got
see
me. I'm done.
some guys do some silly things. I'll be like, shit, hey, that's what you get. Now we over here sitting on the side of the road together, like you're your dumb ass. Like, if you would just listen, like, goodness, I know a little something. Like this,
girl,
don't count me
Lauren,
out.
how much Cajun chicken and ribs have you eaten? Because we don't know how to light the grill the right way. Because we don't listen.
Man, y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit.
Your chicken be black, don't it? It be Cajun, don't it? You eat it, we eat it anyway. Be like, ooh.
It's good. Peeling the skin off like shoes. Like, where is the meat at? Like shit.
The corn be black. The corn be black too. The roasted corn that was on the grill.
Somebody did a scorch.
You're like, I might as well take off my shoe and eat it, sir. What is this? Leather?
I've always noticed
us to dinner.
You know what I've always noticed? When Dad cooks, he grills, right?
Right.
And he brings the meat with no goddamn sides. When Mama cooks,
you know
she gotta have main, she gotta have a vegetable, you gotta have some macaroni and cheese and some homemade mashed potatoes, mind you. A dessert. I'm just like, damn, how come it's like
oh my
like, we gotta have all this shit, and then you come with a plate of grilled meat. Like, okay, it's time to eat. Like, no, what else? What else, Dad? What else?
Y'all men and y'all entitlement. What do y'all think y'all deserve? Nothing. Y'all don't deserve. That's crazy. But remember, when you wasn't here, we was talking about the ego and how strong that shit is. That was my last show because we were talking about the ego and literally how like most people operate in that first part, which is the I, myself, me, and not the the second part of the ego. They're always in the I, me, right? And then it went through like we went through the different facets of the ego to where that explains a lot of people, like females who manipulate that and like put a time limit on what they think they're supposed to get. If he don't propose to me by Christmas, then girl, bit, like how dare you? Like, and it's so subtle. Like, it's just so subtle because it's just you raising the bar for yourself and not just, for some people, it's just raising the bar for themselves. Like, I feel like I deserve a guy with this and this and this. But for the most of us, the shit is all the way unrealistic. Like, you're not what you think you are. You're not
legend. I call that being a legend in your own mind.
Yeah, and that's when it's dangerous. Like, okay, really that's when people start fucking with you and they really believe what they fucking with you with. Like, nah, nigga, nah. But for the most part, most people have a almost balanced understanding, in their ego and in their self, and they're more self-aware. But for those people who are all up in their ego, but that ego is a bitch, because then how you thinking that you supposed to get, because they got these niggas thinking that because the ego created a dark lake. The ego created fatty. Okay, the ego created these people like, well, why can't I just have all the pussy of the 12-year-olds of all the kids and the babies? Why not? Because somebody told you, you're not listening to the outside world. You can't be. If that, if these are your rationales. So, but I don't know,
Patriarchy told them that, Genesis. You know that. Because Patriarchy told them that.
Told him what?
Prince Ella wins again.
That's what told him. But they don't realize it hurt everybody because you think all you have to do is show up, you have a job, that's it. I've done
like in the Barbie movie.
I have a job, now what?
Like in the Barbie movie. Marcy, we watched the Barbie movie. Oh, and then the Ken doll, he realized that
I couldn't make it.
Oh, you have to watch it because the Ken doll realized that he realized patriarchy, and then that's exactly what he said. He was like, "You're supposed to respect me because I'm a man." Just because
I had to go on mute. I could not stop laughing. That shit was comedy, like all the way up until that point. It was fucking hilarious.
Like, what's wrong with you? I'm a man. What the
He was like, "You should respect me. I'm a man." Like, you think what? I need a high-paying job. Like, what's your
That's exactly what he did.
Like, oh, not just because I'm a man. No, like it's not just because you're a man. You get a high-paying job, nigga. Like that shit was hilarious. I was rolling. rolling.
And the reason why it was so funny, Lauren, is because they actually believe it.
I know.
And then he got the book. When he got the book Patriarchy, the shit said patriarchy on it. And it was like, oh, okay.
Horses.
Trucks, horses, manly shit. But when he said, when she asked him, did you see the part when she asked him, when he asked what time, and when she asked him what time it was? And he realized, I don't have to tell you because I'm a man.
Right.
He was like, what the fuck?
Like later, Deborah.
It was just amazing that the revelation that because I'm a man, this is what I'm supposed to get. And the women were like,
y'all remember that Vagisil commercial, or was it a Summer's Eve commercial where the dude used that soap to wash his entire body, and she was like, "Oh, so you like my soap?" And he was like, "What? Yeah, that's my Summer's Eve soap. It's for." He went out and did a bunch of so-called manly stuff. Like he was pulling
a truck with his counteract the estrogen. Is that what he was trying to do?
Wow.
Because he used the lady soap. So he went out and did all this manly crap. He was playing in mud, pulling a truck with his teeth. I'm like, sir, all you did was use her soap. What's the problem?
And it probably smells nice. So you use it.
Of course it does.
Because women buy everything, but then we get blamed for being the biggest consumers. Well, stop sending my ass to the store. You go to the store.
We buy things out of necessity. They buy things to get us.
Yeah.
Priscilla wins again.
But we buy everything. We buy groceries. We buy the clothes for the family. We buy the toilets. Like we always.
That's how you get your hobosexual. Remember, she said that's how you get your hobosexual, the nigga that live at your house.
One of them too, Lord.
Man, and eat all your food.
I got some horrible dating advice.
That nigga was like a squatter. He refused to get out. I almost had to get the law.
Talk about meeting a nigga in a grocery store. I was like, no, that's what will not be happening.
How about my homegirl told me she was at the
living. You meet him at the grocery store and shit. Like,
what the fuck? Are we gonna cook a meal at the same time? Man. We going to buy groceries? Nigga, we crazy? My food stamps for me and me only. What you mean?
No, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that you can. They're supposed to be like you're supposed to be able to see how he's living by looking in his basket and like seeing what he's walking through and looking at to see what kind of person he is. Like, is he healthy? Does he? But then
I usually with my kids, I'm not about to really go by that now. When my kids standing there, like, no, sorry.
If I see you with one pack of meat and some instant mashed potatoes,
and a pack of noodles, mashed
potatoes
again.
No. Not the spud.
You're happy spaghetti again, sir.
I instant $5 for $5 with the coupon, the instant with the digital coupon.
The 99-cent mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
gotta rip the top off an ass of water. Like.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my god.
The minute rice and shit. Yeah.
I only do the minute rice and the instant stuff if I'm feeling lazy. Otherwise, I know how to make all of that. It's like,
because listen, ladies, I think everybody up here knows how to cook at this point. So it's for the ones who are Nana, you got a husband, so y'all probably eat regular and eat on a regular basis, right? But
yes,
for the ones who aren't married, who don't cook on a regular. Well, Lauren has kids, so I don't know, Marcy, if you have.
My
You
kids
said
are grown, so it's just me.
Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, so you're not really cooking. Like it's just me and my family. So, but they don't understand that importance of that meal and that being cooked for on a regular basis. They don't know. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know, I miss cooking for somebody, but
Me too.
I'd rather be by myself than be stressed the fuck out and crying and all that and crazy.
Look, it'd be so bad. I'm like, it'd be so bad because I cook so much, and I got it
Did you
honest
just
my
make
mother.
them?
I
What
got
did
it
you make
honest
the other
my mother.
day? Little things your husband liked? Little what'd you say they were?
With fatayas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All up in your
my mother cooked, because they were married, so my mother my dad used to really just come home to a hot cooked meal. Um, and they'll switch here. Some days he'll cook himself, but she had a thing for cooking for the neighborhood. Like she'll cook enough so a lot of people can eat, and I have that same exact problem. So my husband has to really kind of be like, "Baby, who you cooking for, baby?" Like,
that just means you cook with love, man.
I just want to make sure they got the green beans and the mashed potatoes and the fried chicken and the honey cornbread with a little candy cam on the side, and maybe a little mac and cheese, and then I can make the Kool-Aid not
I'll
too
be down to
sweet.
pick up a plate there.
Okay.
Hello.
Make sure that shit's wrapped up. I'm gonna need 3 because
I need a double
stuff with lids.
Right. I need
I'm bringing something with lids.
Wrap myself up, honey.
Look, my husband, like this Thanksgiving that just
you ain't
passed.
have to bake it. Just I'll pop it in myself. You know what I'm saying? Just take it back.
I get the feeling Nene will pile that stuff in there for you. Take it all. I don't feel like putting it back in my refrigerator.
Look,
yeah.
I said
like at the Chinese restaurants.
Thanksgiving, right?
You piling that shit in them little. You ever the food court? You get you some orange chicken. Or whatever, some rice. There's so much in that damn box. You be like,
in that little container. How do they do that?
Look,
how they do that, yo?
Look, Thanksgiving, right? I made stuffing, mac and cheese, greens, chicken wings, but the way you cut it, the Africans cut it a certain way, so they chop them up. So baked turkey wing, not chicken wing, baked turkey wings, cornbread, mashed potatoes. How about I said we ate it? We ate it like for 2 days straight. And I said, but told him, I said, you might as well take all this food and take it to your friend's house.
Right.
He had to take, because I still cooked them in an aluminum pan, so he had to stack all them aluminum pans on the back seat of his car and take them to his friend's house. I said, I don't want to see it.
It was probably a whole bunch of teeth sucking going on after that meal.
No, look. He called me from his friend's house. He was like, they over here. He said they over here fucking this food up.
In food comas.
Straighten out, because like I said, they Muslims, so they don't eat pork, and I don't cook with pork.
So that's still good though.
He's still happy as hell.
Yeah, you can make everything with turkey, and we had greens and turkey necks, and I think this year we did not have nobody wanted macaroni and cheese, but we have other stuff like I like the string bean casserole. We have a lot of desserts because I smoke, so I would want to have a munchie. Unfortunately, I may make a whole pie. It might not be my munchie. Or a whole, cake or whatever. And my nephew will make cookies, and it'd be just a lot of food. But yeah, on a regular basis, I think my mom just made like a homemade chicken soup. That's what her little specialty. Everything is fresh vegetables. Lauren, you got kids, so you be over there Chef Boyardee mommy, right?
I got kids. I got brothers and nephews. Yeah. I kind of took over my mom's role, so I have to do all the major holidays. We used to do like Sunday dinners at first, but I'm like, niggas, I'm gonna need y'all to kick in on the groceries. Like, oh my god, like, because I buy ingredients. And then I'll have to
And
like go over to somebody, go over to my brother's house because he's got like, a nice like townhouse, and it's good for hosting everybody. But he doesn't have everything, so then I have to pack up my seasoning. I had to pack. I'm just like, come on, y'all. Like, so I had to kind of cut back on that. And my work kind of picked up, but yeah, I definitely cook for the kids more often than buying food out for sure.
it's more cost effective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's
Yep.
so much better for you anyway, and it's just
Yep.
you can put your own flavoring and your own everything. And believe it or not, for those fur parents, if anyone's listening to my show ever, it's actually a lot more economical for you to feed your dog from what you cook, because we all know stuff like you can get like chicken in the multiple packs. So if you boil a chicken, you give some to your dog. You buy less dog food. Your dog is actually healthier. He's actually eating. You don't know what's in dog food unless you look at the ingredients. So think about it like that too. Like, it's actually cheaper because to just buy a lot more of the same thing that he can eat. He can eat vegetables and rice and chicken. So you can't help but getting rice in a big bag. So it's not like you're gonna eat all that rice today too. So why not give some to the dog and make your animal healthy? So that's why I'm a fur mommy.
Speaking of fur mommies, have you seen the video of the
I'll be
girl
right
who's
back.
got the real pretty I
Mhm.
think it's either a pit bull or a American bulldog, but he's beautiful. And she be making steak and giving this
Oh
dog a
yeah, I saw that.
spa. And
Yeah, I
did you
saw
see
that.
the
Oh
men?
yes,
The
I
men
subscribe to
lost their
them. Yes,
minds.
I follow her, and she
She
be
Yeah,
doesn't
the
have
yes,
any
black lady.
kids. She
The
has
black
her
lady.
dogs, and the dudes was losing their minds in the comments.
yes,
It's like, are you jealous?
They
yep.
hate.
She makes some eggs and steak, and she makes all the yes, and they're beautiful. She gives them a bath and
Them
brushes their
dogs are
teeth.
beautiful.
They spoiled.
Yes,
It's like, are you
yes,
jealous, sir? Are you jealous? Because see, the
because you should
difference
be getting
between
all
having a
that
man
love,
and having a dog is happy to see you when you come in.
and
He
will
ain't
protect you
complaining.
and won't hurt you.
But these men out here now are threatening to hurt your dog. Are you kidding me? I
Oh,
bet
that's
if
what
I
my
shoot
dog
that dog,
is.
yeah, okay, well, if you can get to him while he on your neck, I guess so. You can go ahead and try it. It's
No,
ridiculous.
you're not. Who you're not gonna what?
You don't know what I've taught my dog. I love it when they say, well, what you gonna do if somebody break in the house? I'm turning off all the lights. I know where everything is.
Everything
He doesn't.
is. Nigga, you figure it out. What that Kevin Hart meme said, every people ask me, does my dog bite? I'm like, well, he don't bite me. Yeah, he don't bite me, that is.
All you gotta
No,
do
I
is
don't
tell him,
know.
and I do too.
Like, does the dog bite?
Just tell him, I do too.
I bite too.
Yeah, I bite too. I got teeth. See? Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
bite. We both
That's
bite.
crazy. Oh, but did anyone sign? Well, does anybody know about the fact that they were terminating all these XL bullies? People were surrendering their dogs, and if they catch you with one and it doesn't have the proper licensing on it, they can take your dog from you, and you have to pay to get them back because of those. The dogs are literally up to like 130 pounds. Like, that's more than the average human or equal to the average human. So
But those are the sweetest dogs, the big ones.
I know, but what's been happening to them is that they're euthanizing them by the multiples. Yeah, so it was a petition going around but they still passed it. So it's just that people got to be aware, because you're not gonna tell me that no 100-pound white woman and her XL bully that's 140 pounds is walking down the street and I'm supposed to be okay. So I feel you. I don't want to do anything to him, but it's like, come on, people, you need to be more careful about your dogs and take care of your dogs.
Yeah, because most of that's on the owner. The animals don't know how to be anything but animals.
Right. So, yeah. Okay, I got you. But Lauren, I guess Lauren left. Let's say Lauren.
She's
I don't know what
gone.
happened. No, she's
She
just
gone?
in the back. I guess she had to drop down for a second.
Oh, okay.
Since
She did say
this
she's
is
gonna be back or something.
No, Ron didn't
Yeah.
leave. Ron here. I'm about to leave now.
Ryan, where are you going?
No, I say it was a good conversation. Good combo. Very good
Oh,
conversation. I love it. Keep it coming.
so you see
I'm
what
in
how
my
we
new home now. I got my new cousins.
new cousins. And this is my Genesis After Dark because I'm usually working and I'll be off around and I just hang out.
Yeah, but I
And I
challenge
caught you.
and you got your girls was lovely. Very fun. I love it. Very entertaining.
Oh, we appreciate that you like us.
Yeah.
And you know what? For the sake of the fact that that J Prince can be invited, I'll open extend the invitation.
All right, I'll let
Come
them know.
over and because if he can do that, then he can do that again. And
Yeah.
we'll see. But just know the moment he turned into that nigga, he got 5.
No boot.
All I'm gonna say is, well, that was fun.
No.
I bet you ladies a
Well,
good
that
night.
was fun.
All right, you have a good night, Ron.
Good night, Governor.
Wow. That's hilarious. He said, Ryan gotta get back to work, bruh. Oh, he went back.
Yeah,
Oh, he was
he
leaving.
got to hang out on ladies' night.
It's that every night. It don't be no men over here. It just be me and Nene or me and Jalen so far. Just us chilling. Because I just feel like it should be I just need somewhere I can just say what I need to say about her laptop died. Okay. Yeah, so I just need somewhere I can just like say a few things about what I'm hearing and the things that how it's been triggering because it's not fair, it's a lot of people that you don't hear from these conversations. And that's not fair, so and then of course, I get to hang out and talk to y'all and talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always a good time when you can, vibe and have good conversation because everybody has a brain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Believe it or not, we got a brain, guys.
No yammering.
Ad hominem, deflecting.
Oh my God.
If I hear the word disingenuous one more goddamn time.
God damn it, y'all define this and just spell that shit, motherfucker.
That's my first question.
Oh, what the? I said this is who?
No, like goddamn.
I mean, and then that little muddy dark puddle was saying probably like 5 times in the same sentence. The reason why I'm being disingenuous is because your disingenuous comment about being disingenuous when you disingenuously said, like, nigga, what?
It's like it makes his teeth white or something.
Where do these internet vocabulary words come from? What the hell? Where'd they come from? I never heard no one saying that. I never heard nobody say that, Marcy, until I turned on the worldwide world of YouTube. I never heard nobody say disingenuous so much.
Who call it the panel of something niggas? Who said that? Was it you, Nene?
What I do?
Was it you say the panel of something niggas?
Well, I told you. Look, let me tell you something. Ain't no telling what I say on this goddamn panel, y'all. Like, when you piss me off or they say something real stupid, hey, no telling what come out my mouth. All I'm saying is I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not. I'm more than likely I'm not. But still,
like Pride had no idea what you were saying when you asked him did he want to build a snowman. Boy, I was on the floor.
Girl, that was so funny. That was so funny. He was like, "What are you?"
Genesis, were you on the panel New Year's Eve?
Yes, I was sitting there talking to him and that's why I keep reminding him. I was sitting up there when I was reminding him, I said, I thought you wanted to turn over a new leaf and not be misunderstood. But then you're gonna turn around and ask me what color is the sun when on a Thursday or when on a leap year. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, do you want to build a snowman? How about that? Do you want to build a snowman?
New Year's Eve was lit like a motherfucking girl. Just let y'all go on and have it. I'm like, I'm here for this. I'm here for it. Cause Nene, you and Sophia had me in tears. I swear I was over here screaming. I need oxygen help. That's why I put it. I put it all caps. Nene, you like what I did?
What I do?
Girl, that was so funny.
What I do?
And it's so
when Sophia was
weird.
talking about the old man she used to date, you was like, "Girl, how old is he?" You
the 65-year-old
for an hour. Oh my,
65-year-old. Yeah, because she was like, she said my hands get arthritis trying to give me.
Oh my God, I died. Baby. I said, baby, crazy
arthritis.
Look, we were so high and drunk, girl.
It was fun. It was so much fun. I didn't have to dress up, put on no makeup, go to no party. I had a good time that night.
Right. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself because, nigga,
I think you was so gone, you fell asleep for it was all over.
I was probably snoring.
It's gone.
I was probably snoring. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I was through.
That the word disingenuous was supposed to stay in 2022, but it just can't leave.
They can't leave that word alone. I hear you, Killer. It's true.
It's true. It's true. I said.
It's true.
I swear. If I hear somebody on the panel who say disingenuous, I'll be like, find another fucking word. God damn it! Spell the shit.
Get a thesaurus. It's more than one word.
Get a
2022.
I'm like, just say be in denial. You in denial. God damn. It sounds very disingenuous, nigga.
Oh, I find myself when I'm watching Daryl's panels, I find myself screaming at the TV all the time.
Girl, don't you? I'd be like, what the fuck? You didn't say that last on the other show when you was, man, get him, Daryl. Pull the receipts. And they'll be like, and fortunately for him, I found this video. I'd be like, see, I knew that then.
So
I'd be hollering at the TV. Then that should be so funny.
It'd be so funny. He'll just come out with shit. You be like, what? How the fuck? Where you get that shit from?
Like, exactly.
Where you get that shit from? Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, just fuck it.
Like, did you just pull that out of your ass, sir? Because that is the most lame crock of crap I have ever heard. Oh. I mean, I find myself screaming at the TV so much. I'm like, oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Look, look. Oh, I'd be so mad. Oh. And they be like, they fuck this.
Yeah, you was on one day though. You
like, get him that night. Oh yeah, she was.
Definitely, she was. You was holding it down today, and even in telling your story, you was like, okay, so listen, because then once that girl started talking, then it was that all that emotion turned into that energy, and that's what people need to hear. This shit don't never go nowhere. We just channel it to other ways so that we can live every day. This shit, you don't never just drop some shit that happened to you. It just goes in another part of your life, another part of your brain.
You made me so angry.
You try to compartment. I can't say the word. I'm too high. Damn.
Compartmentalize it.
Yeah. Look, I can't get the shit out.
That's it. Give me your tray right now, Nene. Give me your tray. I'm about to put it up.
I'm sorry.
Put down the blunt. Put down the dab. Put down the dab, Nene.
Look, I'm
like no to the weed.
Give me your tray. Slide it on up under the bed and wait for the ball.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you try compartment. Yeah, that word.
You tried to compartmentalize it. Go.
Fuck it. Like situations like that. And sometimes when you do hear other people talk about it, it does let you build that confidence to talk about it yourself. But when you do start speaking about it, it does allow you to heal. But when somebody simply feels it's okay for them to pretty much dismiss.
Yes, that's what really pissed me off.
That's what really struck me with her, because I'm like, you are really trying really, really hard. And I couldn't handle it because, when Sharon told me shut the fuck up the first time, and I was like, okay. Because I knew he was upset too.
He was.
I couldn't. I was like, I could not look. I couldn't. I couldn't. I was like,
Because
I
I was
couldn't.
with you. I was like, drop this bitch now.
I said,
Drop her.
if you don't drop her, I swear to God, I'm gonna get you. I'm coming to New York on your ass. I was like,
And
drop her.
take but a
Pick
second
me up on the way.
They don't even know who you know. Somebody somewhere. That's what's crazy to me is that you don't know if this person that you're talking to right now. I don't know if any of you ladies. Well, I know Nene was from here, so she might have people still in Michigan, but I don't know. Right. So you go off on somebody, you don't know that if they have ties to anybody that's where you are.
Mm-hmm.
They don't gotta leave their house. All they gotta do is call up their cousin.
Make
Pookie.
a phone call. Yeah, make a
call.
Pookie.
$100, slap the fuck out you.
Because everybody is 6 degrees of separation anyway.
Right.
Won't he do it?
You don't know who knows who.
That's what I'm saying. Like it be tripping me the fuck out.
Ma'am, it'd be best if you just shut the hell on up right now. Shut what they call the fuck up. Because you are about to cruise for a bruising. For real. Because you got all these women here ready to beat your ass like you stole something.
And you know what? I'm like, because I still call myself sneaking on Valley Channel. You know, I still been like glance at it or whatever just to see what the fuck are you talking about. So they were talking about the situation that was going on today, and you know, Sean Antonio was on there. He was trying his best. I think he was trying his best. He was trying to defend Daryl in some type of way, but he said we can all agree that you know some of the shit that Daryl says out of his mouth, you know, you want to touch him, like you. I said, which is true, but at the same time, you act like that boy don't have people that can get you too.
Exactly.
Like you, I think
maybe just shut the. Go ahead.
I said, but just because you have a large disliking for this man because women are very attracted to him. And they're not attracted to him on a sexual way. They're just attracted to his persona and how real he is. We like vulnerability. We like realness, fellas. Like we keep telling you the same thing over and over and over again, and y'all just don't want to listen. So when we get a person that listens, of course we're gonna navigate ourselves too.
Exactly.
We're not no mammies. We're not no pygmies. We're just us.
Exactly.
And I have my own brain. And I think
Daryl makes it fun to be on the panel, and he makes it a safe space. You could be yourself over there with him. He ain't judging you and calling you a bunch of hoes and bitches and all of that. He will drop these clowns as soon as they act stupid.
He was like,
he treats us like people.
Hello.
Like, I've been watching Daryl for only like 3 months now, 3 or 4 months. But it's fun over there.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as the fuckery left, you notice they all started talking shit. Y'all just jealous because y'all don't have the magnetism and charisma this man got. Work on yourself, and maybe you can get some females on your panel too.
Not no white girls that's desperate. I'm like, not no white girls that's desperate to try to bend over and shake their ass for $1. Because the only reason why she was on your panel, fatty, is because she wanted clout.
Exactly.
She ain't really attracted to you. She ain't studying you. She trying to see what she can get out of you.
Just like JP said, she was only over there so for whatever Fatty could do for her.
That's it. Don't sit up and, I'm like, don't sit up and act like that girl wants you for real. She don't want you for real.
And if he quit being a purposeful asshole, he got a little bit of charm about him. I kind of peeped that about him. He got a sense of humor, but it's like you so busy wanting to please your friends and you care about what they think that you're not looking at the big picture here. You said all of that. Who wouldn't believe you? Who wouldn't believe you said that mess? And you doubled and tripled down on it. Y'all sat there and had a how long conversation, Genesis?
4 hours. I'm never gonna forget that shit. 4 hours.
Okay. That's too damn long to have a conversation like that.
And then the fact that last video that Daryl showed that he said, okay, I'm going to say something sarcastic and then I'm going to make a joke about it. And then because he's trying to say like, I'm not going to try to preference my jokes every time I'm about to say one. So just to be for shits and giggles, y'all,
I'm going to go ahead and ask me the question, but I'm going to say something sarcastic and then I'm going to make a joke about it. So I'm telling you guys, I'm being about to be an asshole.
When anybody else would have said, man, hell no, ain't nobody marrying no 12-year-old. But he didn't do that. Absolutely is what he said.
And he's like, oh, it's so funny.
With a straight face.
And then Killer Swag, 4 hours. What did they have? 4 hours of what they had? Or are you asking as if you didn't know, or were you like asking rhetorically? But if you didn't know, they have 4 hours of a conversation on what exactly the age and how young and how low can we lower the bar, the age of consent. So right now, the age of consent for most places right now, it starts at 16, goes up to like 18. In some places, it's as low as like 14. But they were saying, well, what if it's 12? And they were basically having a 4-hour conversation of at what age is exactly the age that you can fuck a young girl. And they settled on the age of 12. That's why Fatty got coined that if you got an opportunity to have sex with a 12-year-old, then yeah, that was that conversation. It's not over with because it seems that people that have 12-year-old kids are pretty upset and supporting, and these guys are making money and these guys are making whatever kind of living at the expense of what the hell they said. A lot of people have a problem with him having a 4-hour conversation about at what age is it okay to fuck your little sister. And then they also backed it up by having a conversation, another joke that Fetty said he was joking about how many times, at what point do you get up after the girl says no? And for some, he said, what do you wait, 4 or 5 more pumps? So then that conversation surfaced. So now you have 2 different conversations, and both of them are very, very, very sexually derogatory and very, very it's a very bad light for the person who said it. And then to back it up to say if they're making a joke. That's not, no one sees a joke. So that's pretty much of it, Killer.
And you know what? It wouldn't have never really been brought up on Sharon's channel if Fatty didn't continue to attack Sharon. They've been attacking Sharon since him and Daryl decided to join forces and make a daily show, because Daryl usually show he streams midday all the way to night or however it goes. But Sharon is pretty much early morning to like mid afternoon or whatever. And they have been attacking him ever since then. And this point, they just made this particular week, a week to just talk about his wife. And then people gonna get sick and tired of that. And you went too far by sitting there putting his face on the picture of a Superman, him and the Superman, and having him carrying a fat white lady, because knowing that Sharon's wife is white. See, that's what probably
What?
You see that picture, girl?
No. Oh my goodness! What the fuck? Where is that? Oh my gosh! I don't appreciate this at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what really set Sharon, because Sharon really was trying to ignore it. Like, he was really ignoring it. But when you sit there and you post a picture of me in a Superman outfit and my face on there, and then you got a big white woman, like his wife is fat or something. I don't know.
And then you saving her? That's what's supposed to be, the Superman supposed to be saving her?
Yeah, that.
So he Captain Saving Man now? That's what he's trying to say?
Like, you sitting there talking about his wife?
I think a lot of it just stems from jealousy. I think they are jealous of the men who have someone in their lives. But, I mean, get your own.
But then they can't, because he did say that Portugal has a 70% divorce rate.
Bitches not. I'm like, bitches are not. Women are not happy all around the world, and y'all don't see it. We're really stopped. Really, God, I'm too high. We are really not fucking with y'all.
We detaching ourselves so fast because you know what kills me is they don't understand that they are competing for our peace, because that's why they scratch their head and can't understand. No, you need a man. No, you don't. No, I don't.
No, we don't.
No, we
All I
don't.
need you to do is to procreate. That's it. And all of
That's
you got to
it.
do is nut in the cup, and I can simply inseminate myself if I want to have them problems.
You
But
said
I
not
Priscilla
don't
nothing.
tried to tell him that
really.
sperm is cheap.
I
You know how
said
much we can get for our eggs?
we
It's in
get
the
ten
thousands.
say $10,000 for one egg, and you know how much it is for you to nut in the cup? No more than $20. That's how valuable a woman is, and y'all don't understand that we are born with a certain amount of eggs, and y'all are born with an infinite amount of sperm. So what's more precious, that egg or the sperm? What's more precious? Because this little thing here that causes a human being to grow, you only have a certain amount of time to grow
Like
those
I
eggs.
had daughters. Okay, I
Right.
have daughters, which means my lineage will go on.
Mhm.
And they act like they don't know the difference between lineage and legacy. Your
Mhm.
legacy has everything to do with who you are as a person, not how
Mhm.
many kids you have.
And
If
who
you
you
start a
influence? Yeah.
foundation and that foundation helps people, or if you do something that's in of service to anybody other than somebody who's your family or somebody you love or something, that and they
That
remember that and it keeps going, that is legacy. Not having no kids. And for the
so
love of God, I wish they would stop saying that they are the seeds. We have the seeds. You have fertilizer, sir.
that's it. I'm like me and my customer
Wait, we
was
got dead
arguing.
eggs in us. Remember, we got the eggs that's waiting for the sperm to get to us.
I said I had to argue. I was arguing
Ugh,
my customer down. I said, he said, but it's alive. I said, no, it's not. It's a spell, baby. It's not alive. Even though our eggs is technically not alive until it's fertilized, but it's the fruit of life. So this is the main thing. Just I'm like the seed is actually the plant. You are water, fertilizer, or
plant
cow
food.
dung, plant food. That's pretty much it.
You basically
That's why you
plant
got an
food.
infinite amount of number, or you have an infinite amount of semen because all the rest of it die anyway.
Okay.
All the rest of
And
it
don't
die.
female trees produce the fruit?
And
Yes.
remember, the sperm don't run off of energy. It's what he said it was doing because he y'all had a whole argument about it's energy that's pulling it. He's like, no, it's not. Well, how is the sperm getting there? Where is it? How does it know where to go? He was like, it just
You
knows
get
where to go. Well, who's helping the sperm get there? MJ is telling it's the energy. It's energy. Your body has energy in it.
that's who
It's
that
a
was. It was
pull.
MJ. That's right. That
Yeah.
was a good show that night.
How do you argue that? What the hell? Then give me the argument of what's making it cool. Then, if she's giving you one thing, tell me something else.
If you spend high school spitting spitballs in health class at your partners or talking about what you're gonna do when you get out of school, how are you learning anything?
Hmm.
Because they clearly didn't pay attention. Like I said, they need to get female anatomy pictures and the language and everything. Like they said all that. I was a massage therapist. I went to school for that for 2 years. We had to learn the entire human anatomy, and all the
Yes.
words are Latin, and we had to break them down. We had tests on having to break these words down.
The language of medicine, of course, you had to. You had to know the language of medicine, and then you had to take you had to take anatomy 1 through 4.
Wow,
And
that is so
you know
awesome.
what else?
So
This other
a lot of people tell me what's the bigger organism on your body.
your skin.
Your
Thank you.
skin.
That's what you're supposed to know. That's the biggest organism on your body. What's the most sensitive? What's the
Oh,
thinnest? What's the thinnest skin on your body?
damn it! I didn't know the eyelids.
The thinnest
Is that
skin of
right?
your body.
Is that
Hmm.
right? It's the
I
eyelids.
don't know.
I'm asking Nay Nay. Is it the
Hmm.
eyelids?
No, you never know.
Okay.
You right. But I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
It's
saying,
your
you
eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
hmm it's not even your chap lips. No.
What's the thickest skin on your body? The bottom of your feet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Callus.
Shut the front door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, when men get a hard on, the blood comes from their head and their feet. A, they stupid, and B, they can't run.
And they spine, right? Because old girl have you talking about that's why you drinking penis juice because that's coming from the spine and it's a spinal juice coming right out their body. That shit sounds fucking crazy. But it's supposed to be penis juice, right?
Semen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
bunch
be
of
seeing
dudes
no
on the
men.
ocean.
I don't be seeing no men. These niggas want to see each other.
I thought they was
Okay.
on. I thought they was
You
out
know
in the
what
street.
jacked me up, y'all, when Princella said that when they look into the eyes of a man, something
They get a
happens
better.
to them.
They get a
But
better
when they
Mm-hmm.
look
connection.
at us, nothing.
Mm.
I was
Didn't
like,
I say
oh,
that?
I know you fucking lying, Princella.
I said that the other
They
day.
do.
On
They do.
Marsh, mm-hmm.
I'm
And she
just like,
said that they have. She said they have intimate. What she called it? She called it some shit where they have intimate male relationships, but they no. I forgot how she said it, y'all. I done
They have a
smoked that
connection, better
brain.
connection than
Yeah, it's like they have an intimate relationship with us. No, they have an intimate relationship with their male friends, but they have a
physical. Is it? Did she say physical?
physical. Yeah, it's like they have a physical relationship with the woman, but they have an intimate relationship with their homeboys.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, that's why I said it was only 2 times I wanted to be a man, but since I done hit menopause, I'm all good.
That's a shame.
It's fun up in here. When you join us, I promise you, you're gonna have fun. Your your tolerance for not giving a fuck, yeah, that will go up. So Nene, you're gonna get worse. I'm sorry. You're gonna get worse.
Like
You
I
really
can't.
ain't gonna get no fuck when you hit your 50s, I promise you, but it's fun.
Well, I don't get no fuck now.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be
Damn.
worse. You're gonna burn your garden of fucks, I promise you.
Damn.
And you're gonna set fire to it. Cause I did. I
I
don't give
just
a
hope
fuck
I
what
don't
nobody
split.
think. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you don't like it, too bad.
That's how I feel now.
No.
The most nonchalant asshole you ever know, but I'm funny as hell though.
My daddy used to say that all the time. I'm an asshole. I
I'm an
embrace my
asshole.
assholeness. It's fun.
I like it. I like my assholeness.
It's fun.
Asshole. Just like
Yeah.
Hancock, asshole. Yes, asshole.
Fatty can't say that because he can't pronounce H's.
Oh, oh Lord. Lord.
I told you
I
you
have
can't
to
take. You can't. You can't listen to him talk too long though.
you can't. You can't. Because you have to try to figure you need an interpreter damn near.
What the fuck you say? Just speak in Portuguese. Just speak in Portuguese, baby. I'll
Okay.
rather hear
Okay.
But I did like the fact that Sharon said that he's doing that shit over here because he know he couldn't do that shit over there where he's at.
that. Right.
Like the kind of content that he's doing and how he's acting, how he's carrying himself, he couldn't carry himself over there like that.
And then
Not
she
at
pissed
all.
me off talking about you only did this because you fell out with him, ma'am. If you don't get your ass, don't you have something to do? Don't you have a spin cycle you need to check out or something? Because you need to get the hell off this phone for you catch a beat down. First of all, you in black people's spaces.
Right, and you whole white sounding.
You in black people's spaces. That means you in black people business. Find you something to do, ma'am. Find you something to do.
Wow.
Because you in the wrong place up over here. You
Right.
about ready to catch a group beat down. There will be nothing left of you.
Like
Oh
she really
damn.
did think she was holding it down for Fatty.
She'll be like
And I
that
think
car and I'm gonna get you sucker.
I feel like that what if she was a troll? Like they would just sit over here like to get clips as long as we could keep her she could keep engaging with us because what if that was a trap? What if that was part of the trap?
Oh, girl,
What if it
just
was like
it.
keep him up like how you know how like when somebody calls and you have to get a phone tap, well you got to keep them on the phone long enough for the phone tap to work. But a lot of
Well,
people
you know,
know
I
that
have
and they hang
heard
up
that
quickly.
Daryl has said that, he be sending people over to his channel, so we can't be
Yes.
surprised about a thing.
Mm-mm.
Because they were saying, because I was asking in the chat the other day, it's so Pride is a plant. Oh, girl say,
Yeah.
yes, Pride is a plant. Oh,
Yeah.
That man, oh my God, he can't be for real. You can't be for real.
girl, he might be. And we just have to accept it.
But that can't be if nobody. I want to know who produced you.
Like, who's your handler?
Who produced you? Like who was responsible for bringing? If you are really I don't know. I can't believe that's real because that means someone. If you have parents and you ain't been taught nothing, you got too many questions. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because I mean, some of the questions are like redundant and
they're not looking for any information. You're not trying to get any information. Like he literally is playing like, are you just trying to get clips of us saying things to you? And are you really work? Like now I'm starting to think about it with after that whole ego. I mean, after that whole what was that? The MJ did with the different mind states. Now I'm starting to think like, are you an empath for real? Like, are you really looking for people that you can just latch onto and lurch onto, or are you one of the people that get information and manipulate it on purpose just to have an upper hand? Like, or what's your whole fucking motive now? Now I'm just extra with the whole fuck.
It's almost like you gotta watch them. And why should I have to watch what I say? Can't I just be comfortable over here without you? You know, just being a freaking disruptor. It's like him and Dark Lake live for that shit. Like, you don't have nothing else to do.
You know what? I haven't seen Dark Lake for the past couple of days.
He's banned for the whole year. What are you talking about?
Girl, I'm not talking about our show. I'm talking about even in Sharon. I haven't seen him. The only time I seen him was like Monday, something like that.
He was over on Freddie's channel. I think I peeped some of what was going. I think Jalen was talking about this, the one from New York, not Jay. She was saying that she had peeped out Fatty's live last night, and I did too, because they was harassing Anton. And I was like, y'all crazy as hell over here. He was in there. I remember that time he came up on Princella's was it We On Live? Was We On Live? He lost his shit that night, y'all.
He only had a smidge of time with Princella because she called him out.
He lost his. She can suck my big black dick. And We On Live was like, boop. I'm dropping you. He acted a damn fool.
No, I don't know why Dark Lake think he's like intellectually smart. Like he thinks just because he's saying a lot of shit that he sounds smart.
What you say? You saying a lot of words, but I ain't saying nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I be telling him, I'm like, boy, you be saying a whole lot of nothing. You know that? Like
you be giving it to him too, girl.
A lot of nothing.
You be giving it to
I don't want to hear that shit, you light skinned bastard.
I be lost, y'all, for real. Don't you be lost? You be like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
This is going sideways.
Then he's like, this is 4 times. I'll be like, so now what are you talking about? Because the fuck?
Damn, pull up a stat. God damn it. You got Google every time you on your phone. Nigga, get a computer. Shit.
Or read. There's a novel idea. Read.
God damn.
But you know
really open up your brain and read.
You know how you have people that's too smart for their own good. Like, they might be really smart. Like, I feel like, I don't know what Dark Lake think of me, but I really do feel like he's not like that in real life. Like, he's a bitch in real life. Like, I think he belonged to somebody, and he comes on the internet to let his alter ego, so he could be a badass over here. Because I know we can't get to him, but I feel like he has to go home to someone who is like, shut the fuck up to him. And he's like, okay, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, because he love it when Gently cuss his ass out.
He low key love it there. That's another clue. Watch the clues, y'all.
Just tell me one more time, please. Please, I'm gonna rub my nipples while I'm at it.
Okay. I mean, and Gently be cussing him. She be talking to him like he's some shit on her show.
It's when you can tell Gently when she get really gone because she got to use the bitch ass, fuck ass, punk ass, little ass, dick ass, no dick having. That be all, and she don't even say the rest of the sentence. It be like 14. I'd be like, what the fuck?
It's like rapid fire, ain't it?
Yeah. I'll be laughing so hard, y'all. I'll be rapping. Oh my God, I'll be so fucking weak.
Me
like,
too,
you
I'm done.
Little ass dick, motherfucking having, fuck ass, no baby mama. I'll be like, damn. The whole list.
She tell him to shut the fuck up, I'm done. I said, there's Gently.
Then she said, nigga, you don't know me, you bitch ass, punk ass. Oh, here come the all the letters. Bitch ass, punk ass, little ass.
The alphabet too.
The whole alphabet.
Yes, she go from A to Z,
A to Z.
literally. She
Yes,
gonna
that's
be giving
true.
on fuck. She like, you can't tame me. You cannot tame me. Don't try.
That's true. She go from A to Z.
She let these niggas have it, boy. You and Gently, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm like, I love them. They my spirit animals.
Yes, I already said that. Yes, they're my spirit animals.
Cause they would cuss a motherfucker out and go, so what's next?
Oh, okay. So Killer Swag said that he said the convo sparked, yeah, it sparked a war about in this space last year.
Which you should have never
And,
even got that far.
and then it was to the point where people had to choose choose sides. Quiet, puppy.
Which
Okay.
crap.
Hold on.
This crap.
What's the two? Oh, the two. Well, yeah, he did say it was over a year and a half ago. But even he minimizes it though, so he shouldn't. You should. I feel like if he was just talking to people, and he's awkward anyway, so maybe he can never get there. But I just feel like if you was to just come real, like, you know, just be
I
real
just
with for
feel
a
like
change.
it was some dudes that should have said, man, shut your ass up. Don't be talking like that on here, or you can get dropped, or you give us $200 right now for saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the point. That's the real outrage. It's the fact that it was other men on that panel that live here in America and know that shit is wrong and did not say anything, and that's why it's such a hard
To check the
pushback.
fuck out of him. That's what's supposed to happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's why women and other men and real ass men like, what the fuck, like. That shit is wild. It don't matter. That shit don't matter. But you ladies, I'm about to get ready to go to sleep because I gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
Okay.
So you guys have a good night.
You too. You too. I'm so
well,
happy to meet you finally, Nene.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Yay. Well, Marcy, we're all gonna go because we all want to get up.
Yep,
and
I am too. Because I have
listen
to.
to Daryl's show in the morning, and
Yep, I have to have the grandkids in the morning. So.
Oh, well, thanks guys for hanging out with me.
I got my 4-year-old granddaughter as my buddy, and like I said, I bonded with my grandson today. My daughter will be here too, so we'll be drinking wine and minding the children.
All right, you ladies
That's
have
so
a nice
awesome.
night.
Y'all gonna be on up watching Daryl in the morning?
Yeah.
Yes. And then if you hit your notifications, you'll know when I go on. It's usually the late hour because, like I said, but it's a little, my little show. And be welcome to come back around and hang out with us.
Of course, I would definitely do that since I got a formal invitation.
Yay! All right, y'all. Good night.
All right, good night, ladies.
Good night.